Yeah, they love me cause I talk different. I don't say much, but what I speak makes
Don't
a
wait.
big difference.
You are enough.
Granddaddy knew his first business sign was painted by Muhammad Ali's daddy.
I think one of my talents, bro, for real, is just spreading good energy.
The bad days is what makes me who I am. The music and the wisdom, the knowledge. Shit.
The way I'm shunning rappers, I could claim them on my taxes. So write them off as losses, they not ranking in my bracket. I don't talk a lot, but when I speak, we getting active. Got more motion than a hose head. Bending corners in a bucket, my tags looking like spoiled milk. Out here thugging like fuck it. Can't move like me, you bad built. Big ballin' on a budget, heavy plotting on a cash flip. On my way up to the summit, turn soul searching to a road trip. Whipping timber, let go of my comfort, let the pressure cook. Funny how hat in your shine condemned the whole room. Funny how energy changed when you a whole mood. I came from the misunderstood, where there's no rules. Y'all don't even be in the hood, like a Whole Foods.
We back with another one. ODD, POD, yeah, you know me, MARC.
RASHID, Pod Rashid. You already
We ain't
know.
gonna make Trey. We ain't gonna make Trey yet.
Okay.
Next time though. Yeah, next time. I was playing. But no, man, we back with another one. It's a beautiful, beautiful day, April 20th. If you know, you know. I'm not a kid no more. So
I got the green.
Oh, we got the green light? Okay.
Thanks.
Okay, I should.
I don't celebrate though.
Yeah, me
I
either.
should point that out.
Used to.
Me either. Hey.
Right, I used to celebrate, but
Me either. But anyways, all right. But no, serious, man. Beautiful day in the Ville. Appreciate y'all for always stopping through, listening to our perspectives, review, rate, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Keep it groovy, but keep the vibe going, man. We got another one. Check out our last episode with June Dwayne, by the way, because this might be a little feeder into this episode.
for sure.
Shout out June, by the way. But no, we got somebody with us who, while y'all doing anything and saying anything, he did about 10,000 hours, double back 10 times, 7 beats a day, 365 times 5. Look, I'm glad he dropped his new project April 14th. Correct, yeah. So he could claim some of these new rappers on his taxes. Every scar, every bruise. Look, every scar and bruise just shows how many times he's made it through. He understands it now, and hopefully you will too. 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 7eventray with the iPod, man. You know what it is. Appreciate you joining us, by the way, for the people who don't know.
Man, I appreciate y'all having me, man. I'm honored to be the 420 episode.
I know, right? And it's like I'm interviewing dudes who don't even, I'm with Rashid, don't smoke no more, but you know. The flyest guy in the room nonetheless. You don't gotta get high to be fly, you feel me? So,
Right.
but no, louder in silence. New project just dropped.
Real
Beautiful
quick,
project, by the way.
Thank you.
Ain't it
thank you.
crazy? This the 420 episode, and we talking about louder. Like, come on,
Nah, it's crazy. It's crazy. With no
we
loud.
can't make this up, right?
Hell,
We
what are you
can't make
talking
this up,
about?
right? The project is the loud.
The project is the loud.
I
You
like it.
already know, man. That's dope. I like that. We brought that through, Rashid. I needed you on that one. Good job.
Right.
Yes, sir.
I'm what they say, a broke clock is right twice a day. No.
No, there you go. 420, 840. Feel like it's divisible by 2.
Damn.
Look,
slide
he's
it
just
up.
saying. He's just
Name
saying.
and numbers.
I'm trying to find any excuse.
It's like when they dissecting Kendrick Lamar's tracks. It's like all
Right.
type of
My
stuff.
gosh, my
He
God.
dropped on April 14th.
April 14th
Plus
to
4 is
26th. 2 and 6 equals 8. 4, 1, 4. You take off the 1 because it's a prime. You'd be like, now where did that rule come in at? I swear, bro. I swear. Nah, man. But a dope project, man. I advise all our community. I'm not trying to put it in the same realm, but he tells a story in the same universe. Like I feel like him and Steady would be in the same universe type shit. You know what I'm saying? On some, I don't know. Marvel. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Some MCU, like some Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? Just like 2 different characters, but they both like in Hell's Kitchen giving a different description of how, you know, their story is tied into what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like it feels like something like that.
Right.
So I was when we were both like thoroughly impressed with Study's album, like
Oh yeah, it was
thoroughly.
fire,
Like
bro.
so, like when we say that we don't say it with you know. I'm not saying that just because that's what it really reminds me of. Matter of fact, shout out Study. I do got it back here.
Right.
Look, we gonna need
Shout out
some
Study, man.
we gonna need some merch. We gonna need some merch now. But I just before we get started, I just got to say that. So for the I community, the way we talked and toted that project, I'm telling you right now, if that made you feel, this project would too. I promise you. So just got to say that before we get started. So go check that out at 7, as in the number 7,
Yep.
then even Trey.
Man,
7
so many
side, but
people be saying that, man. I try to just say, man, just act like the seven's a S, man. Just try
that's
to
what.
make it work.
Hey, and the 7 looks like an S, bro. So that's why I'm like, hey, there you go. Nonetheless, I don't know. Before we get started, just where you from? How would you describe your upbringing?
I'm from DeVille, man. I'm from DeVille. But my upbringing was, we was in the hood. um, I got a lot of siblings, so like it's like a spectrum of our personalities. Cause like
Right.
with my mom and dad, like just in my immediate, my mom had 5 kids. I'm the middle child, so I got younger brother, younger sister, older brother, older sister, and it's just yeah. And then on my
That's
just
70s.
crazy.
you feel me? And then just on my dad's side, it's 5 more kids, but they like older than us. So
Okay.
I got to
Okay.
see like so many different things happen, older siblings and younger siblings. And it was
Yeah. Inter- Interesting, bro. My dad's like that. Let's see, his family is 3, but his dad, his family before is 4. So like he was the middle, but the youngest of the second group type shit. So it's like
yeah, it's
almost
weird
like the same.
how
I'm
that
sure it
works.
is. I mean, I grew up with 3 grandmamas and 2 granddaddies. You feel me?
Okay.
Right. Right.
Yeah, my
So,
yeah, I would say it was a little different having so many siblings because at certain points I went to school with my siblings and then they was about to
mm,
graduate as soon as I came in. So it's like it was that whole dynamic was different too.
Yeah. I went to school with my I'm the youngest of 4. I went to school with my sister that's 2 years older than me. So yeah, that is interesting going to school like with a sibling. Like I don't know.
It was
I
yeah.
don't know.
What
It's
school did you
something.
go to?
I went to Ballard in high
Okay,
school.
got you.
He went to
'Cause
Manual.
what middle school did y'all go to?
hey, now he's asking the real questions. You
Right.
know
Because
he's
I
from Louisville. I
because I
like
heard a
that.
story y'all was talking to Dylan about, and I just want to know if it match up. Because I might have went to the same place. I ain't gonna lie.
Whoa. Whoa.
We
No.
went
He's a Mazik. He's a Mazik.
Y'all went to Mizzou?
Yes, sir,
Yes, we
bro.
did.
Okay, nah, I didn't go to Mizzou. Okay. Nah, I
Okay,
went
okay.
to
I was about to
Highlands,
say.
but like,
Mm,
Okay.
you-
okay. Okay, so you was right behind us.
yeah,
Okay. And
Kool-Aid.
where did you go to high school?
That's the only person.
man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I went to like 4 different high schools. I went to Eastern my freshman year. Then I went to Atherton up
You,
to
you went to school with my
junior.
wife. That's crazy.
Okay, yeah. And then I went to Liberty, and then I went to Aaron's, and then as y'all seen on my page, I just got my GED. So I went through all of those, but
Shit, congratulations.
yeah, thank you.
Got to.
Do you like talking about what happened? Like, you know what I mean? From the time of like when you were at these different schools, or like is that something you don't like talking about?
I mean, it is a sensitive topic, but I mean, I don't mind talking about it. Around like the time I was supposed to, I guess when I went to Liberty, which was around 2014, 2015, my mom got sick. So
Okay.
Okay.
at that point, I kind of was like on some like forget school type stuff. I'ma just kind of help her with what she got going on. And then around 2016, she passed away. So at that point, I was like,
Condolences.
Yeah, nah,
Definitely.
thank you. Yeah, at that
Definitely.
point, I was
Condolences.
like, it got to a point where I was just trying to figure out life at that point, because all I ever knew was like being there for my mom and actually like, I don't know, because I was staying with her and stuff. I hadn't quite moved out on my feet, so it was just trying to figure things out and then even cope with that.
Right.
So it took me
Still
some years to
growing.
even, yeah, right, right. So it took me
Right.
some years to even get to that point where I was like, all right, I think I'm gonna go for the GED. And then, because that was always something that, because she never graduated high school, so I would always, as a
Mm,
kid, see her studying for her GED, and I'm like, this is something she would be proud of for me, even like just taking that step.
most
Right.
definitely. Most
Right.
definitely.
I'm glad you went back and
Yep.
got it,
Yep.
I thank
And
you.
and it ain't
for
nothing to,
yourself.
right. It ain't nothing to, scoff at or over type stuff.
Right.
And I'm glad that like, you look at it that way too, that she'd be proud of it. It's something bigger than essentially just a GED or piece of paper, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
no, that's dope. Let's moving the needle for your generation, taking the next
Yes,
step
sir.
type stuff.
Because I always kind of had like I don't know, it was like a thing where I guess people look down on GEDs or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
of course.
Maybe I just seen that, but I was seeing like people was looking, and I was like, I don't even care at this point. I'm about to
Right,
just. It's
Right,
it's gonna
man.
be it's gonna be beneficial in one way or the other. So
right. And that's like, what's really certification wise, there is no difference. You know what I'm saying? Than a high school diploma. A high school diploma just, it's more standardized, more normalized. So more people are
right,
just gonna, okay. But like, I would actually like look at someone who went back and got their GED and be like, huh, I would kind of interest me more than, you know what I'm saying? That's just me. That's just me. I don't know. I'm rambling. But at the end of the day, nah, it's dope. That's dope. Is that something
Uh,
like the rest of your family too? Like, is that the rest of your family got their diplomas or GEDs, or is that like,
yeah, most of them got their diplomas. Yeah, I think I might be the only one that got my GED. Now that I think about it, yeah,
were you a school kid? Were like you nerdy in the school? Anything like that? Were you not a school kid? Like, nah, this ain't for me. Or
it was
was it
kind
more
of like
so
in between.
life?
Yeah, cause in school, especially in, elementary and middle school, I didn't really, and then, like, my starting years in high school, I didn't really talk a lot to a lot of people. I kinda stayed to myself a lot.
I got
There
that
was
notion from
actually,
your music.
yeah, man, there was actually one point in middle school, I don't know if they was, like, if it was a joke or something, but they thought I was mute. Like, they thought it, yeah,
I
they thought I
that's
I
couldn't
knew.
talk
great.
at all.
I had a feeling that was coming.
Like, I was in the lunch line and I heard a chick, she was like, "Yeah, he don't talk at all." And I was just like,
Shit.
Hold on.
he went
I
all
still see
green.
you
We
can go
good.
green.
We good.
You can go
Yeah,
go ahead,
yeah.
Hulk. Go ahead, Hulk. Shit.
This laptop, my second laptop's on some BS, but it's all good. I still see it, everything. That's crazy. It's like, what you over there doing?
Oh shit. That's crazy. From a mute for talking about mute to a mutant. That's what you look like.
Right.
Setting the mood right for the loud.
That's
No, for real.
crazy.
That's all right. We about to be back in a
I
second.
was about to say, you ain't beating them 420 allegations after that, boy.
Right. All
you,
right.
you could.
They're like, what is he doing, bro?
Bro, just being weird. All right. So where we left off, the girl said you was mute in the cafeteria or some shit.
Yeah, man, and at that point, I was like, "Man, I don't know what they think of me." I kinda got a little self-conscious, like, "Oh, man, maybe."
That's crazy.
Was you trying to talk more after that, or was you still like, I
I
don't
mean,
care?
yeah, I definitely did, but it was, I don't know, man.
Now he don't know what to say. They put him on the spot. Now he
Right.
don't know this. You feel me?
No, for real.
You just want me to talk, but I don't know what to say
Like,
now.
Cause like, at that point, I was in 8th grade, so I went to Highland 6th grade and 7th grade, and then, like, we moved to the West End. Cause at first we lived, like, uptown. So
Okay.
we moved to the West End, and I had to go to Crosby. So for my 8th grade year, you feel me? I'm in a whole different
This nigga
school. I
went to
didn't know
yeah,
nobody. But
that's crazy.
surprisingly though, with that story, my cousin had went to Highland with me too. And he was like, he got kicked out of Highland. He was kind of bad. He got
Oh,
kicked out of
okay.
Highland. So he had to go to Crosby. So when I got there, I was like, cuz, what? So it was kind of cool. It was I knew he was with me. And then my little
Right.
brother also went there with me. So
Okay.
we was kind of lone wolves in there.
Yeah, a bunch of Crosby freaking cool. Shout out to all you get on my nerves. Shout out what? Chris Taylor, Byron, Derek Nix. I can't stand y'all. Who else was on that? John Davis. Them niggas, they was only a couple years older than you, but we played them. You were still at Highlands, but we played them in like the first like city tournament. Them niggas was
Mm,
trying to dunk all on us and shit. But yeah,
crazy.
and we was
They
cold.
had a
We was
squad.
cold. No, we was cold.
Right.
But they was cold too. So we made it to the championship, but we lost to them. So shout out Crosby and all them, man.
Man.
Funny times. That was good times.
I'm still hurt I wasn't on the team, bro.
I'm heard you wasn't on the team neither.
Still hurt. We ain't gonna go dwell too far
Dearborn,
into
hey,
it.
people don't know this. Dearborn said he was like, I wouldn't have put you on the team your 8th grade year. You wouldn't have made it. I would put somebody else on the team. You didn't get good enough in the summer. I was like, for real? It's like, yeah. I was
Hey,
like,
I'll
you a
run you
hater.
over though. Look,
Right.
Marcus, I'll run your ass
I can't say
over.
nothing to him. He scored 2,000 points in Indiana high school basketball. I ain't gonna say nothing to him. I'm
Solid.
not gonna say nothing to him. It's just what it is. I fuck with Dearborn. If he said that to me, it's just kind of like I might agree with you.
Here, I made it.
Yeah. So, but nonetheless,
Right, let's get back on track.
how did this get from Crosby, nigga? Nah, it's fine. But I'm trying to think.
Did you play sport
Right.
through any of that time?
In Highland, I did. We had like a flag football team. I played that for a little bit, but
I
and
ain't
then
know that.
I tried wrestling at Atherton, but like I didn't
Nah.
really go that far
Speaking
with
my
it.
language.
I didn't really
Speaking
go
my
that far with it,
language.
man. Because around that time, like I tried out for the team. I got on the team, but then I started getting more into music, and I was like,
Mm,
eh, yeah,
you gotta choose. You had to choose. Are you a wrestling
That's one
fan?
thing I would do.
yeah, for sure, for sure. Well, I don't watch it now, but back in the day.
Okay.
I used to be
I
one
was
of those
about to
people who
say.
thought it was real. I used to think, you feel me? People lifting up cars, pushing them on the other wrestlers. I'm like, no. What's that? And then it
uh,
was somebody died on there, and then they came back the next week. I'm like, what?
Mr. McMahon,
Yeah,
he
bro.
got
Yeah,
he got blown up.
bro. I was.
Look, this is what happened. On camera, he gets
Come
blown
on,
up
man.
in his limo. But then y'all about to be like, all right, why you have to make it serious? Chris Benoit happened.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
So
gosh.
they
Oh
had
my
so
God.
they had to they was like,
They
you
had to
know what?
cancel that whole little run.
Yeah. They was like, this
Yeah,
ain't the
That's not
right
funny.
time.
That's not funny.
Yeah. That's
that's
why he was back
crazy.
That's
after that.
crazy, actually.
See,
Right.
I don't even remember it lining up like that, but that's wild.
That is. I'm not gonna lie.
So
Vince McMahon, sometimes
that's
he does it to himself, and then sometimes it just happens. You know what I'm
it
saying? Like
just
he
happened.
puts his foot in
Right.
the mouth, his foot in his mouth a lot. But like
Right.
even just he just chooses it's just bad time. Oh
So yeah.
man.
By the
Interesting.
way, I'm a big wrestling fan even to this day. I
Yep.
know it's scripted and I'm not still
Yeah,
living in, but I enjoy it. It's like I try to explain it to people like a show you watch. You know it's fake. It's a written story. I was like, but you still enjoy it. Like that's how I look at wrestling.
just like the athleticism that goes into it is
Right.
wild.
That's what we try to tell people. Until you see them in person or just see what they doing. Even I don't even like Astro Speed, but even his crazy ass.
Yeah.
Right. He was
That
at
was pretty
WrestleMania.
crazy. That's impressive.
Now I seen the clip and I was like, oh yeah, he's really a wrestler now.
Right. Right. He's really trying to stamp
Right.
himself.
Yeah.
He's following Logan Paul.
Yep.
And a lot of it is WWE realizing that they have to get new youth into their sport, and the way they're going to do it is through streaming and streamers and stuff like that. So yeah. It's a two-way street on that, but It's working.
Who who's your favorite wrestler?
So I watch AEW. That's a different promotion.
Mhm.
And my favorite wrestler's over there. It's a tie, actually.
What's
I know Marcus knows one of them. It's Swerve.
yeah, I was
Swerve
about to say
Strickland.
it's Swerve.
Okay.
He makes music as well. And I swear it's like, it's all right, like for real. Like, especially for it to be his entrance music. Like, it's a nice little track. And then the other, I would say Will Ospreay.
I didn't. Yeah,
If
I
you
guess so.
wanted, if you used to be a wrestling fan and you wanted to be like, let me see what they up to, watch one of their matches. Like, you'd be like,
Okay.
hey, I
Yeah,
kind of enjoyed that.
Swerve is cold.
So,
Okay. Hey,
If you want
Yeah.
like I mean, it's hard not to be impressed with somebody like Bianca Belair, even on like the women's front.
right.
If you want to talk about, there was a lot
She's
of
pregnant,
women.
by the way.
I know what I was about to say. There was a lot of women though. Rhea
I
Ripley.
ain't gonna lie,
That's some dope.
I don't know none of those names. Like
You should,
my favorites was Kane and Goldberg.
yeah.
So I just know the older
I
people,
like
I
Goldberg
guess.
a lot. I can't believe it. I do. The more I think about it, I'm like, I did like Goldberg.
Bro, when
I like Sting too. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah, Sting was hard.
Sting
You're a
was hard.
WCW fan.
Yeah, that's what, white and black, black and white.
Right.
Yeah. I had that action figure, man.
Me too. Let's
So-
go. Let's go. I used to have him and go. I used to have a lot. I was about to say I had the most action figures was WCW actually in my life,
Mhm.
just like the run. But yeah, I used to have Sting, him and Goldberg, and I feel like somebody else. I used to remember like playing with him in the bathtub type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I had a suitcase
Pause.
full. Right. I had a whole suitcase full. I had the wrestling ring, I had the cage,
The-
table, belts, chairs, like I had everything.
Sting.
Right now, I wish you could see I'm looking at, I got a whole shelf
does.
of action figures. Like I used to
just-
when we started this, I would show one, it'll be the action figure of the day. Like, so I need to bring that back for real. That's pretty dope.
Yeah,
you
hell
know?
yeah. I would for sure.
He's a huge Hulk Hogan fan. He has like 15 or 20 of them. It's crazy.
He's lying, bro.
I mean, I guess.
He's lying, bro. I only got one, and it's Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
Which is the
Okay.
dopest one. If you're gonna have, well, yeah,
I think so. Like,
yeah,
that's the
yeah.
NWO one.
yeah. I would say so.
Yeah, true.
All right.
But anyways, before we get off, before we get off sports, just growing up, before we get too far, rooting. Who are your teams? Like, college, pro.
So I used to watch a lot of sports with my uncle when I was younger, but I haven't been like for real watching sports since I was younger. But I was always a 49ers fan because he was a 49ers fan. So I would always, because he used to cut me and my siblings' hair. So we would go over there, he'd be watching the game. I'd be like, all right, this is a bonding time while you get my hairline together, you feel me? 49ers, of course, Louisville when it comes to college teams.
Just right.
Because you feel me? I'm
You
from,
through and
from the
through.
city, can't go wrong, you feel me?
Right.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
My man's been deep into music. He said, forget everything. I'm gonna make his music.
Bro, for real.
I feel that though. I feel that.
Wrestling, everything,
Yeah.
sports. I'm cutting it all off. No, it is.
And it's like I didn't even plan it that way. It just at some point music just took over. Especially when I started learning more and more. I'm like, yeah, I know this is what I got to do. And I forgot to mention my mom was a real amazing singer. She used to do a lot of like talent shows and stuff. She would like win first place. And I wish I still had like video footage of it, but it was so long ago. It was like we didn't have the technology we got now. So it was old camcorder type deal.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
my dad was a DJ. He went by DJ Earthquake.
Why does that
DJ
sound
Earth-
familiar?
Because of
Bro.
the comedian Earthquake, maybe.
Maybe. It's funny because he was on Soul Train too, which is it's a crazy fact. Like my dad was on Soul Train.
Do you have that clip?
Bro, no, I wish I could find it. I ain't gonna lie.
That's
We gonna do
crazy.
some
That's crazy.
investigating.
I used to watch
Right.
some a whole lot of episodes and try to find him, but I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
talk to him and ask him, bro.
DJ
Yeah.
Earthquake on Soul Train. That sounds like the perfect Soul Train DJ.
Right. No, for real.
But I don't think he didn't DJ on Soul Train though. He danced too.
He was out there like
He was out there grooving.
your boy.
Yeah, you feel me? He was doing the jigs and stuff. Yeah.
What's a light skinned dude they love showing now?
From
back, you know who I'm talking about, Rashad. It's not like Boris, but it's somebody like it. Who used to be dancing on Soul Train? Used to be dancing all hard and stuff. I'll clip it in. You know his face though. You know his face. It's a light skin.
When I see it, I'll know.
You're gonna bust out laughing. But
I
anyways,
thought you
that's
talking about
crazy.
you said light skinned dude. I was about to say the shark bite dude. You know what I'm talking about? That big buff dude that be he was on the juice and shit. Yeah.
Why does he piss people off? Because he pisses me off. You talking about the big nigga? Like the huge nigga.
The one that wears like the big dude in the tight clothes that be dancing all tough and stuff.
It does. It makes me mad.
Yeah, he be in the restaurants just being. I don't know why he approaches like niggatry, like niggatry. Like, he approaches it. He approaches a lot.
Like, I wouldn't say it to him, you know, but
nah. I mean, I might,
like,
but
bro,
like,
I'd be like, chill, bro.
I know,
I don't like all that
come
muscles, bro. Like, yeah, he's a little top heavy. I might be able to tip him over.
Right.
You feel me?
Low man wins.
Right, leverage. That's what I was about to say. That's like you already know.
So going back then, like you were talking about, like your mom and your dad. What's like your like first musical memory personally? You know what I mean? Was it one of them or something else?
Yeah, my mom used to. I remember one day they set up a mic in the living room and they was kind of like singing karaoke. I went in there and I tried to sing Amazing Grace. And they was pumping me up. They was like, "Oh, this sounds good." I was like, can I really sing? You feel me? I'm like, "Hey, is this a what?" I forgot how old I was. I was real young though. And like at that point I was like, "Oh no, I might keep trying some stuff."
Right.
So like throughout the years I would grab my mom's tape recorder and I would like
there we go.
Record myself on the tapes, just like singing stuff, and then I would write raps, try to rap those. And I wrote a rap to what beat was that? I think it was TLC's Waterfalls. I wrote a rap to it. And I recorded it on the tape. I wish I still had that tape, man. But yeah, that was kind of around the time I started like rapping and stuff with the tape recorder, you know. Most people don't know about those these days.
Nah,
Right.
man. Nah.
How old would you say you were around that time?
Maybe like 11 or 12
Okay.
type deal.
Yeah. I used to be on the same shit. Take the desktop mics that used to come with the PC computers. Feel me? That's just downloaded Audacity, you feel me?
Oh, man.
That's when, I thought I was the shit then. Couldn't tell me nothing. That mic was ass. That mic was
Man.
just, it was terrible.
But
like,
the feeling of just recording something, you was just like, yeah, this is it.
Man, I used to be like, couldn't wait for my parents to go out or something. I used to be like, yeah, I'm about to, nigga,
might kill this shit.
stay downstairs, Megan. Nigga,
I might eat this shit up.
downloaded, had LimeWire, downloaded the currency where the cash at, instrumental.
Go in.
Go crazy, you know, man.
Speaking of that, I did download the Go Crazy. I downloaded the Go Crazy instrumental by Jeezy too.
I used to download a lot of Lil Wayne instrumentals. Because LimeWire was lit.
It was lit. It was lit on multiple levels, if you knew. It was lit.
Right. Did y'all ever get
Yes.
the download that was like, I did not have sex with that woman? Or that, you know what I'm talking about?
It would piss me off so bad.
Bro, when you got that and you was looking for something new or something, you just like, I found it. It was like before.
Right. I got him. They didn't think I was going to find it.
Cause I would do bulk like downloads, bro. It got to a point I'm loading up my MP3 player, and then I get on.
You better
Look, I get on the bus in the morning to go to school. I'm listening
fired
to music,
up.
and then just hear that. I'm like, bro, what is it?
Bro, what the fuck? Bro, I used to proof listen. I had to after I started getting it. I was like,
After
nah.
that,
Like
bro, yeah.
clicking on it. Yeah.
Cause if it wasn't that, it was like a random mashup that somebody did, and you like, bro, this ain't even it.
Right.
This
There'll
ain't-
just be a
Or,
random song or just some shit.
Or Soulja Boy. Crank that.
Soldier Boy.
That's and this is even him talking. He said that's how it blew as big as it did before he even got his deal, was because he was like, I was uploading it as if there was a popular song. He's like 50 Cent Mini Man.
Yeah.
He was like, I would put that and it would be my song. I was like, that's crazy. That's why, like, and the fact that his shit got to us, you know what I mean? Like, that's crazy.
Quickly too.
especially in the era that it did, yeah.
Right.
That was
Right.
smart. That was smart.
Very smart. People don't. People forget how smart Soldier Boy is when it comes to the tactics. Now he's smart on the tactics.
Hey,
now.
right.
Very
Nah,
smart.
for real.
So, that was dope. What were your like early musical influences outside your family? Like favorite artists or projects that like pushed you to step into your own lane?
I got a like very versatile taste for music because I listened to so much music with like, of course, the influences that my mom would play, that my dad would play. It was a lot of J. Cole's early projects. I was definitely inspired by one song where he rapped on Common's beat, B. He rapped on that beat, and I still remember from that song on. It just made me start writing. Ever since I just heard that song in Friday
Okay.
Night Lights, that was when I started
Friday
writing a
Night
little better.
Lights.
Yeah, I started getting better with my pen. I'm like, okay. And I used to listen to Trap Called Quest, Low End Theory a lot.
There we go. That's dope.
Man, I used to, and then even aside from like rap, I used to listen to a lot of like bands and stuff. A lot of
What
like
you mean? Like,
alternative.
yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Like
Man,
I used to listen to like, I would say I listened to a little All American Rejects and stuff
there
like
we
that.
go.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Some,
sir.
it's some. I can't get it. Encore, like
Oh, Linkin Park.
Linkin Park.
Yeah,
I couldn't
Linkin
get it.
Park,
Linkin Park,
Green Day, all of that stuff, you
Green
know.
Day, Paramore, freaking.
Even to
You know
like,
where I pulled?
no, what was you
fault.
saying? My bad.
I was just about to say where I pulled a lot of that type of music from was B games. Like, cause I
Yeah,
would get
facts.
I still do. I
Dirt
get the
bike
game
game.
every year. But
Dirt
I
bike
just
That
games.
too. I would
like dirt
also
bike,
say
Madden, old
the Tony Hawk
Maddens.
games. Tony Hawk games.
Tony
Ooh,
Hawk.
there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. All the action sport games, bro. Tony Hawk.
Built playlist off them.
All my
And
dirt
I
bike
used
games, though,
to
bro.
I used to
Those
watch what was it? The VH1 music video countdowns and stuff. VH1 and MTV. I used to watch both of those.
Yeah.
VH1 would show like a lot of different stuff. And then, you know, MTV, they would show like some rock stuff, rap, R&B and stuff like that. I got different flavors from both of those. And I was like, yeah, man, I really like this style and this style. I'm like, okay. And then when it comes to older music, there's so many things that I used to listen to a lot for influence. Like Tina Marie, that was one of my mom's favorite artists. She got some good songs. I always forget bro's name. Gil Scott Heron?
Jill Scott.
Nah, the
No.
dude. It's like Gil. He sings "Home Is Where the Hatred Is."
Yeah. Is it like
Gil
Heron?
Scott Heron.
Yeah, Heron.
Yeah.
Yeah. I listen to his stuff a lot. And Al Green, you know, Curtis Mayfield.
Hey, shout out Curtis Mayfield.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Even
Diamond
to
in the
like,
back, right?
yeah.
There you go. Hey, Superfly. Yes, sir.
Even to like, there's a French cosmic jazz band called Cortex.
Whoa. I'm gonna have to look this one up.
Bruh, you've heard their stuff in samples probably. Because a lot of people have sampled their stuff. And it's like, it's just I feel like it's just good music to listen to.
Interesting.
Yeah. I'm writing that down.
Yes, sir.
But some of those French, some of them French, I feel like there's a lot of them bands, like every
In
decade they have somebody.
in Japanese soul
There
music
we go. I was wondering if you was on get because I'm like Japanese jazz and stuff like that, or like,
is
look,
different. I ain't gonna
it's
lie.
hey,
It was some black
hey.
people over there for sure.
Oh, hey, Yasuke brought him a sax with him. It wasn't a
Right.
sword, it was a sax.
Right. It's killing them.
They
More
gave
ways
him
than
the
one.
sword, killing him. Frequency. That's what it's about. It's yeah, that's what makes it.
That's a wide range.
Man, honestly, I listen to a little bit of everything. I would say except country, but I've listened to like some country songs that I vibe, but I can't.
I really fuck with Luke Combs, bro. I don't fuck with the genre like totally, but Luke Combs,
Mhm.
he's dope, bro. He
So what
is.
would you say is your favorite song by him? I'm gonna look it up.
Now look, I'm caught because I can't
He
give you
don't know
my
the
favorite
song
Luke
names.
Combs. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I can't give you my favorite Luke Combs song per se. I mean, if
Okay.
I name some off, I'd be like, yeah, da 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 da. But I just get down with like him, his personality, his style. Like he's somebody who's like even bigger than music type shit. He's just like he's one of us. Like he's an artist. Like he refuses to like I don't know. He's like he has like a little Kendrick personality to him or something. Where he's like,
Okay.
stop trying to make me your king, nigga. Like
It's like he's human. Like he's not. You feel me? I
he
get what
runs
you're
away
saying.
from a lot of that shit and like he keeps it real and like keeps it about the music authentic and just things like that. But crazy good voice. He knows how to create a real vibe every time he hops on. And it's like it's deeper than that to me where it's like, yeah, I'll give you some songs. But I feel like everyone knows Beautiful Crazy because it's like one of his like it's like White Iverson or something for him. But like because that's 2017. But
Okay.
mm, maybe things like Where the Wild Things Are.
Okay. I'm gonna check him out for sure. I'm gonna check out his music and stuff because I
Kind of
love
love we
hearing
make.
his stuff.
But no, Luke, he's dope, bro. So, but I see that you have a taste that eclectic taste from anywhere, which kind of makes sense because I'm listening to your project and I'm like, damn near has every sound on there. Like not like every sound, but like, within modern
Yeah.
hip hop. Within modern hip
Yeah.
hop, he has every if it was like a 7-course meal, he has every course type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So no, it's dope. I need to get in more Japanese jazz though. I
Yeah.
feel like that's where
I'd recommend it.
that's the future.
It would be my start. I've
For
yet to
real,
listen to that, but
it's dope.
I'll give it a try. Japanese
Bro,
jazz. All right.
it's fire.
I like jazz music anyways.
Same,
Right.
same.
I'm smooth jazz more so.
Yeah,
But
cause I would say yeah, definitely smooth jazz. I actually been making a lot of beats recently with a trap jazz feel, which is I
I'm
know it's
intrigued. I'm
Right.
intrigued. He probably don't. Do we even disclose like we be making music too? Because I'm like it feels weird at this point. We ain't even said nothing
I ain't
yet.
know.
But yes, no. I'll send you some stuff. I'll send you some stuff after like tonight or tomorrow. But
Yeah, we'll
you
do.
said that, and I'm like, oh, it's kind of up my alley, Trey. I'm gonna have
Okay,
to.
okay. Yeah, we
Yeah,
gonna have to
not
get
right.
something cooking. Get
Yeah.
something cooking, man.
Right. For real.
So, no, it's dope. I feel that. I feel that. That's a wave right there. That's a wave. Oh yeah. So then you talking about singing. So when you first started writing, were you writing to sing? Like, Amazing Grace? Was that Amazing Grace, Trey, with the pen? Or was it J. Cole Friday night? Oh, well, you kind of
Nah,
said
it
it.
was when I started. It was definitely some singing stuff.
So was you raised to be like a singer then? Like, cause that's interesting.
Nah, I actually wasn't. I feel like
Interesting.
my mom pretty much gave us our own space to like really figure ourselves out to see what we actually wanted to do.
Okay.
Um, I started falling in love with rapping when I heard like, of course, the J. Cole stuff, but even before that, just hearing Kanye West, College
Mm,
Dropout and stuff like that.
okay.
Cause he
Mm,
he's the one that really got me inspired to make beats. I would
Okay.
listen to
So
mm.
that's your,
Kanye West
your beat
beats.
man. Okay. So if Cole got you inspired with the, not really inspired, but we can just kind of parlay it as that. Ye's the one who got you on the beats though.
Yeah. I would say when it comes to
Interesting.
rapping, definitely, uh, I guess J. Cole, Kendrick, and Lupe Fiasco
Eesh.
It's a hell of
for
a
sure.
lineup.
Yeah.
Sheesh. If I had 3 niggas to save the rap game, it might be it's gonna be close.
No, Kanye definitely with the beats. Like,
Nah, for real.
that's what I started doing before I started rapping. I started just making beats. I had my own little sound, like, and Ye indirectly inspired me too because he inspired my homie Tommy. Tommy loves
Mm.
samples.
Shout out Tommy.
And then
Thank you.
Tommy showed me how to use FL Studio. So like it was kind of like a passed down right from Ye. So Ye inspired a lot of people with like, nah, I gotta I gotta fuck around with this. Like, so he was
Yeah.
doing those first 3 albums were crazy.
Insane.
Because I would hear
Insane.
how he pitched up the samples and stuff, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
how's he doing this?
Right.
Like as somebody when I didn't like make beats, I would hear that and I'm like, bro, he's doing some kind of wizardry to like get it
Right.
like
Get
this
it
or something,
again.
bro. And
He's
then like
switching the octave.
once I figured it out, I'm like, you feel me? I understand it now.
Right. I
Understand?
Yeah.
understand it now.
Let me
You know, you know.
You're right. Let me transpose these real quick. Or whatever.
No, he was definitely a wizard. He continues to be still, but like them first 3, like
Yeah.
they unmatched to me.
They
Um,
almost a picture in time type shit.
bruh, it really is. Cause I be going back and listening to him and it's like it's always like the first time I heard it. It's just like
Mm.
it's just fire, bro. It's just crazy.
I have to agree with you on that, bro. I have to.
He has his
Uh,
own playlist on my stuff. Like,
yeah.
it's gotta be
Yo.
separate.
So I heard you say did you say you started making beats before you was rapping?
Yes, like that kind of inspired me personally to rap. Cause like Marcus, me and Marcus have been knowing each other since we were 6. High school, we went to different high schools, so we didn't hang out as much. So he started kind of rapping then.
Right.
We started hanging out again, like heavy, hanging out. And I started making beats because, like I said, my homie Tommy showed me how. And then they were all right. They needed to be
Maybe just
spruced up a little bit. Like, you know what I mean? But like you could hear you
more
could see
so
the
mixed.
vision. Right, mixed more so. But like you could hear like, okay, he knows how to actually make a beat. So then though, I'm sitting here like, man, ain't nobody getting
You
on my
rapping on these
shit.
beats.
Ain't nobody using this shit. So I was like, one day, Marcus, like, you try to make a song? And I'm like, hell yeah. Like, so let's start rapping. Like,
Then he started
Mhm.
making beats, and then we just started rapping. He made so many beats a week, and we like, shit, we gonna rap on at least this many. Then it just
right.
started turning into a thing.
That's
Started
dope.
turning into a
A
thing.
lot of
See,
it's unreleased. I mean, like, probably 75% of what we've made is unreleased. It's
Because when
old
did we
now.
start? When did we start though, Rashad? 2013?
Had to be something like that. We was like 20, something like that.
2013. We probably started 2013. So we probably like didn't like really start. We was going at it, but like really getting serious. What? Probably
Not till
took
we was
a
like mid-20s, shit. For real.
yeah,
Like, we're
yeah,
okay, let's put this out.
yeah, type
Like,
shit.
see,
So
2013 was around the time I started getting better. I was getting a little better. And that's when I actually started putting stuff on like SoundCloud and stuff. Cause
okay, that's what we was
I'm
doing.
like, okay,
Yep.
yeah. Cause I started around like 2009, and I started out just rapping at first. I started making beats in 2011, but
Okay, yeah,
I was staying on 38th and Market with my dad. He had an apartment, and I remember he came home with a bunch of studio equipment, and he said it was like a church closing down, and they threw out a bunch of studio equipment. So I took the
Look at
equipment and
God.
you feel me? I built like a little booth in my closet. I didn't even know what I was doing. I had a little staple gun, stapling up the foam and stuff.
Yep.
And then,
yep. He knew he was doing enough.
man, I don't know. It was something that was just instinctual. I don't know. But I got the little booth together, and the booth looked nice, but the recordings was not that good because I didn't know what I was doing on that end yet. But
Yeah.
me, my cousin, and my little brother would record little songs. And Yeah, we had like a stage mic, so it wasn't like nothing in the studio. You know,
Right, right,
had to get
right.
the.
Condenser mic,
You
whatever.
feel me? It was just a little live stage mic, but we were still doing our thing on that. And I would download beats from like SoundClick, Shadowville, uh,
Sound click,
Sound
Hipstrenos.
click.
You know?
sound click,
Yeah,
That
boy.
takes me back.
John,
y'all already know.
that's when I downloaded that Johnny Giuliano beat, and then I saw
Yes,
that
sir.
Wiz Khalifa had it on Cushion OJ, and I was like, that's one of the songs I made, and I was like, you know what?
It's time.
I would have never made a song that was as good as that. But at the same time, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm on
Johnny
the right track.
Giuliano, he was taking over, bro. I think
Mm-hmm.
I
If you
think
know Johnny
everybody from our
Giuliano,
era has probably been on a Johnny
Johnny
Giuliano type
Giuliano
beat.
beat,
Right.
Yeah.
that nigga's AP. What's his
Oh,
AP?
cash,
Cash money.
Man,
Cash,
hey, his tag
that's
used to come
crazy.
in loud in the mug too.
cash money, AP.
Right.
Yeah, that and then the Johnny Giuliano.
Yeah, no. No,
Right.
Johnny Giuliano's was obstructive. It
Yeah.
messed up
Man,
frequencies. Like, I'd be like, man, I can't even rap on this
you made
motherfucker.
me clip,
Johnny
nigga.
Giuliano. I'm like, why is he saying it like that?
Hey, but it's stuck. Look, all these
It
years
did
later,
though, it did.
Nigga, that's
it's
crazy.
stuck.
So yeah, I would get beats off of there and stuff. But then at a certain point, I was like, at a certain point, I really couldn't find the beats I really wanted to write to. So I was like,
Mhm.
I'm gonna have to figure out how to make these. You feel me? So
Yep.
I started off just sampling a bunch of stuff, any sample I could find. And I was with a group. I made a group of some rappers in the neighborhood, and it was called like Geek Music. And I was just making beats for everybody on the team. And this was before I knew a lot about the I don't know why I can't I look at it every day.
Like, uh,
The
Okay.
mixer on
Like the little
FL.
MIDI
Like
or whatever. Okay.
you feel me? How
Yeah.
you can mix stuff and add
yeah,
effects to
yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
even
yeah.
know about that. So I'm just making the beats. You feel me? I didn't know about that. I was just making the
Right,
beats,
That's
right,
no mix.
right,
Like
right.
finesse two tap, no mix.
I ate noodles with no packet. Cereal with the canned milk. The powder milk. No milk.
No
right.
you feel me?
The meme
So I
making
would put the
beats,
beat
no mix.
facts. So I would export the beat, and then this was back when we was using Mixcraft. I
Okay.
don't know if y'all know about
I've
Mixcraft, but
I don't.
never used it. I know
that
of it.
was that was my upgrade from Audacity. I went from Audacity to Mixcraft. Mixcraft was
Okay.
way better, bro. I was like, I don't
I went
even.
straight to GarageBand.
Okay.
Hold on. Yeah, right. We didn't go straight.
Yeah. It was
What
it
what would we
definitely wasn't
record?
Logic at first. I don't
That's what I
know,
was
but
about
it
to say.
wasn't
We wasn't
Logic.
recording on Logic at first.
I
Maybe
don't
I
I don't know.
don't know, bro. But keep going. My bad.
Nah, you straight. I ain't never really messed with GarageBand. I heard a lot about it though.
Little Logic.
But yeah, we was using Mixcraft, and I don't know. It was around the time like I was still trying to figure out beat making and engineering and like rapping and stuff like that. But it was to a point to where I was engineering and making beats kind of took over for a little bit. Like I would put my mic in my backpack, and then I had a little chain on my bike. I would chain the mic stand to my bike, and I just pull up to
Mm,
people's house like, let's record.
that's
Damn.
crazy. That's
Like
crazy.
everywhere I went, I was like, yeah, let's record, man. I got the stuff on me.
That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. That's dope.
That's
And
dope,
that
right?
was before, because then from from 38th and Market, me and my dad moved near Shelby Park. And that was when I
Okay.
was doing all of that. And then I moved back in with my mom, still in that area, but not like as close to the park. And then I took like the stuff that I had from when my dad brought that stuff from the church, and I took that to my mom's house, rebuilt it in that closet, And that's when I started recording a lot more people. It was like 2012, 2013.
Okay.
I've recorded a lot of people that still rap today. I feel like recorded in that closet upstairs. It was kind of legendary. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
uh,
Upstairs closet at mom's. That's the spot.
yeah, I was doing that. That was when I kind of got an interest in like I want to put more stuff out. I kind of want to do a show. Like I kind of want to take this maybe to the next level if I can. Started gradually getting better with stuff, still making beats. At that point, I was like getting paid for like studio time here and there, but I was still like learning.
Right.
And um around that time I put out my first mixtape. It was
We gonna
around
hold
I
you
guess
to it.
around like you feel me, 2013, 2014, but I put out Clouds of Soul. That was my first little mixtape. It's still on SoundCloud, but I sampled a bunch of soul samples and I recorded those. I recorded them with my homie CJ. He went by CJ Too Much. He was an R&B singer, or he's an R&B singer, and he engineered me on that project, and I started like doing shows with him along with my homie Dylan McCluskey. Y'all know Dylan.
Never heard of him. Never heard of him. Shout out Dylan.
Feel the worst, but I feel like soldier, baby. You know I did it first. Had to leave the pills alone. I still got plenty perks. Manifested everything, like yo, this really works. Bitch, I'm higher than me off balloon. I feel like Team Rocket when I'm blasting off to the moon. I got a little shorty.
Nice. Which is funny how me and Dylan met, because we kind of met through mutual friends, and when I went to Eastern, I knew of him, but I ain't never seen him like face to face or
Is that where
nothing.
he went? Where he went to school?
Yeah, he went to Eastern.
Damn. Hold on. Is he your same grade too, or is he older?
I think he's the same grade. Yeah, he's the same grade. I think we was born the same year, I believe.
Damn, Dylan.
Why you say?
Because we might have passed each other. Like we
Right.
knew a lot of people at Eastern, bro. So it's like,
Okay.
but like I said, we was 11, so we was just I can't
Gotcha,
remember who
gotcha.
was 13. Was it
Yeah.
Shane and them niggas?
Okay. Yeah.
Was it like Shane Fields and them? Was that like 13 and them?
Oh, it sounds
Shane
familiar.
Fields? Yeah, I think it was all them.
Um,
Shout out to Shane, by the way. Shout out all y'all. John Davis' little brother, maybe. I can't remember.
Did y'all know anybody named Keon?
What? What's his last name?
He used to skateboard.
Bro, this is exactly why. Yes, of course. Of course.
You did know?
N-
Because
n-
my older brother's name is Keon, and he went to Eastern with me, but he graduated when I came in.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Dylan, you was talking about.
Dylan.
Y'all had met.
Okay, yeah. Because I didn't know Dylan face to face. Yeah, we would like talk on social media and stuff. And at one point, I was trying to get in his rap group, but they ain't let me in. He always say He says I hold on to that story, but I ain't gonna. But like, yeah. With that, one of our mutual friends, I used to hang out with him a lot. And one time he came to my crib and he was with Dylan, and I was like, "What's up, bro?" I was like, "You Dylan, right?" And then that was when first time we met face to face, and then from that point, just we started clicking, man. We started collaborating. We started doing shows and stuff. Like it was at a point where I was with my clique and he was with his clique, and we would do a show. And I was kind of a part of both groups. It was kind of weird. So I would
Mhm.
do a set with
With
this group,
shows and then
and then I would do a set with them. So it was interesting. It was but we did a lot of shows around that time,
Dylan.
and it was just crazy. But now, yeah, up to now, we still making crazy stuff.
That's when you say Dylan, I'm like, I swear I feel like I've ran into him somewhere, bro, but I just don't know where it is.
Man,
That
he's
No,
name
done a
is
lot of
just the
shows.
name.
Dylan
It
McCluskey.
has to be. You're right. It
It's
just has to
some
be I guess his name is out there.
Nah, for sure. Nah, he did a lot of shows, and like we both worked with a lot of artists. So
okay.
I wouldn't be surprised, man.
Yeah, I was about to say. It had to be, bro. Got bars, by the way. I fuck with that song. Bucket.
Yeah, man.
Right.
Yeah.
We gonna
That's
get to
tough.
it.
But we gonna get to it. But so you making beats, recording with people, you start doing shows,
Mhm.
you drop your first project, you catch your momentum. And then did you end up dropping something? You said 2016 after that?
Yeah.
Was that the next time you dropped something?
I dropped like full project, I dropped 7eventray. And that was my sound kind of evolved. It got a little
Okay.
more I wouldn't say experimental, but I used to really love rapping over like soul sample stuff. So in that project, it got a little different. Some of the beats are a little like darker sounding.
Mm. Mm.
I started as a producer. I started linking with Pot 90s. He actually showed me a lot of stuff inside FL to make beats in a different way as far as like the mixer goes and stuff like that. He showed me
Interesting.
a lot with that. He even showed me a lot with manipulating samples. Like it's crazy.
Mm.
So he got a lot of production on a 7eventray.
Mm.
I think he did one of the tracks on Clouds of Soul. He did Days and Nights. But yeah, shout out to Pot 90s, man. He really showed me a lot. And his sound keeps evolving too. Um but yeah, when 7eventray came out, I printed up my CDs and I was ready to really push that, get that out there. Around that time, I formed like a group called Tribe 7 with me, my homie P Stock, my homie Imagine, my homie Real, my homie Killer. It was a lot of us. It was almost like a movement, man. But I remember me and my homie P Stock, we printed up some CDs and we kind of made a compilation project of some of my songs and his songs. And
Mm-hmm.
we was like, okay, we got those. We had some shirts and we took a trip to California. So we took we took the Greyhound to California. I would say
Oh,
that.
wow.
So it took
That's
like
crazy.
2.5 days to get there.
Not too
Type.
bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad, but like
It's not too bad.
it was different. I ain't gonna lie, because one of the Greyhound buses we got on, I remember the bathroom was out of order or something. And it was not a good it was just not a good ride, I ain't gonna lie. But, and the door was broke to the bathroom. I don't know what happened in the bathroom, but it was a wrap. The door was broke, so the whole ride, that motherfucker just doof, 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 smacking the wall. I'm like, "Bro, this is crazy."
Well, come on, bro. They can't even sleep. Nigga,
And then,
Wow.
like
Right.
so, yeah, we went out there, man, trying to get our hustle on. We was out there with the homie JC. He worked in politics and stuff. He's a comedian and stuff too. He was showing us how to like get our CDs off and stuff. When we first got down there, he would see what our hustle was like. He was like, "Oh, okay, try to sell some CDs." We would go up with a timid approach,
Right.
trying to sell the CDs and stuff. And he was like, "All right." He gave us some game. He was like, "You gotta tell people your story when you're trying to like sell them your product, pretty much." And we started seeing like a difference between us just going up and trying to sell the CDs to like telling people we came all the way from Louisville, Kentucky, blah blah blah. Here's our project and all of this stuff, and people was a little more interested because they like, oh, y'all came a long way.
Right.
Right.
Do y'all wear shoes in Kentucky? Like
My
That's
gosh.
crazy.
I
What
hated that,
people
bro.
think.
I ain't gonna lie, I
I'll be
hated
like,
that.
So
I'm black.
crazy what
I'm
people
black and I'm
think.
from Kentucky. So yes, anything's possible in Kentucky. Now.
I'm like, bro, what y'all think we doing down there?
They
It's
don't
like,
know about Louisville.
yeah, it was just crazy. So like that, and we started seeing like more emotion. We like, okay,
Hmm.
we just gotta be a little more vocal out here.
Right.
Yeah.
So towards the end of that trip, we was ready to stay in California. We like, hey, I'm ready to fill out some job applications, bro. We about to be out here. And the only reason we came back is because we couldn't refund our plane tickets back. So we was like, we ain't gonna let them go to waste. We just gonna use the plane ticket, bro. Fuck it.
That's crazy. Trey should be in Cali. Cali
Bruh.
Trey.
And look, I was kind of sick, man, because I came back and I got approved for a TSA job out there somehow, bro. And I was like,
No. No, you would have had to. Hey, bro, booked him on a one way.
Right
You
here,
gonna have to
Bruh.
get.
we're
Yeah,
going
you gonna
back.
have to. You gonna have to hop on that
We're hitting the
Greyhound
Greyhound
again.
For real.
You
I
stupid.
got a job out there.
Hey, I don't know about you, hey, but we can figure it out. You got 2.5 days.
Figure it out on the Greyhound with the door hitting
Why-
Hey,
the
why-
shit.
we was gonna make it work for sure,
Right. That's how it is.
man.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. So that's the only reason you're back. That's
Bruh,
crazy,
yeah, I was ready.
Trey.
I was ready to stay. Plus, we was doing open mics out there. The owners
So
of the
y'all was starting to
places,
get y'all feet. Yeah, y'all was starting to get y'all
yeah,
feet
bruh.
wet. Yeah,
They was asking us.
see.
They was like, "How long y'all gonna be in town?" I'm like, "Hey, to the end of the week."
Forever.
But then I'm like, "What y'all trying to have us back here? Hey, we can work something out." You feel me?
Right.
But yeah, man.
I feel that. Were you going by 7Trey at that time? You said
No, I
you
was going
weren't.
about Latre.
You was just going by Latre. So why did you decide, like, even now, like, to go by the name of that project then? Do you feel like it's like the most authentic you, or you just thought like it's just as stuck for some reason? Like, you know,
Like why I named it the Project 7Trey.
why you ended up keeping that as your name? Because you were, now that you're going by 7Trey, I mean.
Okay, so I was going by Latre,
Right.
but my Instagram has always been 7Trey because
Okay.
I've always had a significance to the number 7 because I had the group Trab 7 and like I feel like I've always had some type of luck for some reason. So like the
Interesting.
number 7 has always struck me as like my number. And
I
like
see.
the reason I changed to 7Trey, it's like a few reasons because it was already my Instagram on and my like handle on a lot of stuff. And some of the stuff was just the real Latre, but I just switched it to 7Trey. And then there was another Latre that and his music would pop up on my Spotify and stuff. And I was like, I emailed I emailed people, bro, to try to like sort it out, and it didn't
Too
work out.
much.
Yeah, man. And at that point, cause like I didn't put too much stuff out after 2016. I put out a few singles and stuff, but he was putting out more than me. So his stuff started flooding my page, and I'm like, this ain't even me. I'm like, what? I don't even know how to like separate the two
Right.
at this point because I done
Right.
emailed people, bruh. I emailed the distribution, Apple, Spotify, and like I was like, I just got to change it to something more unique, man. I
Right.
thought Latre was unique, but
Look, Rashad, shout out Mark J and the crew band.
the crew.
Be
Niggas
the
is
most
like, what?
random stuff.
It's just the
like,
most
what?
random. It's like, nah, it's not me, bro. I do not. I'm
And it
performing
pisses
live
you
with a
off
band.
too.
And
Right.
it's like the crazy part is like the other Latre, yeah, he was doing like drill music, and like it's a total difference from my stuff, bro. I'm like,
Latre got bands over there.
Right. Niggas is like, damn, you drilling now, Trey?
What happened, Trey? That's not the Trey I went to school with. He was barely
Right.
talking. Now he's,
Right. He's putting niggas on
he's
mute
threatening.
now, nigga.
That's that I don't like.
Right.
so,
Like, that's crazy.
so it's
That's
like,
crazy
yeah,
for
I
real.
didn't want to get confused with that. So
No,
yeah,
not at all.
7Trey.
You don't
You
need no
feel me?
ops rolling up on. Come on, bro.
That's that
He
nigga right there.
in a different state though. He in a different state, but I didn't want to pull up in another state and they like, hey, I heard your song.
Right.
But
You into some shit that you don't even know, like, at
Right.
all.
Right.
Like,
Now
that's
perform that
crazy.
shit. Perform that shit.
Sing your
Now
shit.
perform the real shit, nigga. This is me.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. I feel you on that though. I feel you on that. That's interesting though. I ain't gonna lie. I guess getting into the album now,
Right.
Louder in Silence.
yes, sir.
Have you just always felt more comfortable in silence?
Not necessarily like comfortable, but I just feel like I guess when I was younger, I just didn't like interject myself into conversations. Like if you talking to me, that's cool. We having the convo. But like I wasn't super extroverted, like trying to just be the life of the party at most in most like settings type thing. But now I feel like I've grown to a point to where at a certain point I started stepping out of. I guess it was a little bit of comfort because I have been stepping out of. Uh, even when I started doing shows and stuff, I started stepping out of a comfort zone a little bit.
Right.
Because at first, I had like an anxious feeling when getting on stage, but after so many shows and stuff, I was like, I like this.
Mm.
This is fun, man. You feel me?
Right.
So I started growing a little bit more and started realizing how much my voice actually holds weight in
Mm.
situations.
Mm.
And sometimes if you don't say something in a situation, it's like you could miss out on that opportunity or like even just your suggestion can go unnoticed when it could like make gold out of something, you feel me?
Do you have a moment where you like remember something like that where like you didn't speak out and then, like you missed out on something? He's like, dang, it could have been me.
I'll
No,
tell you
I do.
mine after
I'd
him.
have to yeah, you can go ahead because I'd have to think on it. I'd have to think on it because
That's cool.
it's been a few moments, but
Mhm.
nothing super, super major. Just
Which
a few situations, of course. Like how I said I didn't talk that much in school.
yeah.
Okay.
I feel like
Say
You
I
it.
mi
don't know.
Because you about to say
you
the
miss
same
out
thing
on
I'm about
some
to
girls?
that's what I was
You missed out
literally
on a
about to say.
girl?
I
I
was
mean,
literally about to say.
yeah. I mean
That's what I was
that
literally about to say.
it's certain aspects. Just got decided I'm married now, so I'm good.
Me too.
Like
Me too. That's what
of
I was
that.
saying.
But like it was
Right.
like instances like that, and like when I was since I wouldn't talk, people would think they can like get over on me in certain situations, like I was kind of a
Mm.
pushover or something. And I'm like, I'm not talking, but I'm not a pushover though. But certain situations it would seem that way because I guess sometimes I wouldn't really stand up for myself in situations because I kind of really didn't care. It was just like
Mhm.
a
Okay.
unfazed. So it's
Yep.
like,
Right.
yeah,
No,
which I could have done more, but yeah, it is
no,
what it is.
I agree with you because I'm exactly the same way. That's why I can relate like to your music or your sound or
Mhm.
whatever because I'm the exact same way. I don't want to talk. I don't want to say something, but I guess I'll say something. Yeah, sometimes even in my own head, I'll before the situation even starts, I'll just be like, whether I say something or not, it's probably not going to change it anyways. You know, that's how I be. Negative, it could be a pessimistic take, like you said. It can definitely change. Like sometimes it can, but like in my head, like that's why I don't say something because I'm like, either way it goes, you're gonna do what you're gonna do anyways, type shit. I'm just gonna let you live, type shit. Like, you know what I'm
Because
saying?
at
Just some shit
first,
like that.
because I was like, because I do that too in situations, and I'm like, at first I used to think, am I overthinking? But then I'm like,
Right.
nah, it's just it is what it is.
It is what it is.
I swear it's a heightened level of awareness, bro. Like like when you said something like, "What the hell did you say about, like, your thoughts, like, running around in your mind?" It was a lyric, bro.
Thoughts racing, my mind is a roller dome.
Yeah. Yes, bro. It's just like I could skate around around this whole situation, like 360 where I see every perspective type shit. And then like I'll do it and then be like, won't even say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Or just something like that where it's just I'm like I've looked at all the like what is your boy say it? It's like Doctor Strange or somebody, like I've calculated all the outcomes. There's only one possible
Right.
outcome or something like it. It's like I've calculated all the outcomes, bro. Like whether I do or don't, like is it gonna change anything? Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, just some shit like that. But like, I just had to start off by saying that because I'm like, I relate to that a lot. Like, I really do. Like, if it wasn't, people don't understand. Like, if it wasn't for sports and people knowing me off sports, so it just like, you know, coming up, like people wouldn't mess with me. They'd be like, "There goes old musclehead Marcus" or something like that. Nigga might beat you up or something like if I didn't have that cover, like as a kid to grow up in, people would have looked at me a lot more like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm sure like people don't know that about me. Where I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like I'm probably not gonna say anything. Like I'm probably just gonna sit here and just like take in all these situations and listen to all this advice, and I might not say anything. Like. And
Mhm.
it's probably because I don't care. Now, if you talk to me personally, sure, but like You said, I'm not just about to interject or just jump in a conversation. Older I've gotten,
Yeah.
yes. But I just
Right.
relate to that. I relate to that.
Cause I really even from when I was younger, other than like all the quiet stuff, I used to be in a lot of mischief when I was younger. So I definitely changed and got out of that. Got out of that. I guess I would say like I got out of a lot of that before it went further than what it was.
Me too.
Mhm.
I think I still live here today, but biggest thing for me is moving out of Newburgh and moving to LaGrange in Oldham County, bro. I think that was the biggest thing because I already know, y'all. I'm the same age as everybody else in Newburgh who done, you feel me?
Right.
You think I wouldn't, half of them I grew up with,
We
you think
knew,
I wouldn't have
yeah.
been friends with them? Like, yeah, and I'm still look, I ain't, you feel me? So it's just like, that's one of the best things that happened to me because I was the same way. I remember getting in trouble for having a rock fight on this street and I'm on right now. Like, I remember just, what? You throwing rocks at a kid? Yeah, nigga, I don't give a fuck. He's, you feel me? Like, I don't know, man. It's just, sometimes it's just your environment. Jumping out at the right time, though.
Mm.
Hey, because I look at some of the people who's still doing it and I'm just kind of like, but
At that point, it just consumed you. It's not like
That's all you know.
yeah, right. It's an identity. It's almost an identity for real.
yeah.
And that's the worst part about it is that you identify with it so much that I don't know.
I got just speaking on like all the stuff y'all talking about, like I'm the same way too. Like different people will give you different accounts of me. Some people will be like, this nigga don't even
Uh,
talk. Some people like Marcus
there
will
you
be
go.
like,
There
this
you go.
nigga's goofy. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like the
Right.
goofiest nigga I ever
Right.
met type shit. So like, and then as I got older, like Marcus kind of touched on, I'm starting to interject in more shit. Not necessarily everything, but just like, dang, I got power. Like
Yeah.
people will listen to me.
And I'm
Like,
also
and
not
ain't
gonna let no
nobody else
bullshit.
gonna do this or say this. I'm
Yeah,
looking
that's
around like,
that.
damn, I
That
might
is
have to do it.
that's
Like,
hey,
I
that
might
is
have
most
to
of it.
do
It
it.
that is most of when it gets real quiet. Well, I guess I'm
And
nigga. Hey,
like,
that's really not right, bro. That's really
Yeah.
not right. Right? You can just look up the research, bro. You're not supposed to drink bleach. That doesn't get rid of COVID.
it's I ain't trying to go like too deep, but like, you know, when you're younger and you know you are that quiet person, you looking at a nigga that's not, and you like, dang, I kind of wish I could be like that. It's like almost growing into that person you wanted to be. Like, and then there's other niggas looking at you now, like, dang, I wish I could kind of be like that. Like, I don't know.
But I feel like
That's
you
my
honed.
personal like, yeah, right,
I feel like
honing
you
that.
honed your
Like,
power because, like,
Mhm.
going into like even the project, like he starts it out with
Mashing.
yes, button
yes,
mashing.
button mash. Like even
Yeah.
on that, doesn't he come in and say like, I don't want to get it wrong. I thought I had it written down. Usually more prepared. Y'all be doing anything, saying anything.
Yeah.
Like the fact that he comes in, like y'all be doing anything, saying anything. You feel
Right.
me? Like,
And
Right.
and
it
it's
don't
almost
mean anything.
anything. And that's what I mean
Yeah.
by honing the power, though. You know what I mean? Like when it's finally my turn, I'm not saying anything. I'm not doing anything. Like you know what I'm saying? Like so then like that gives me like more on the
And with that song,
louder in silence kind of deal.
with button mashing, I kind of wrote that in mind with I was in a point in my life and I was like I heard like the saying that people keep saying. It was like a saying I kept hearing like life is a game. Life is like a game. So I'm like, am I button mashing through life right now? Or I know it seems like people around me are button mashing in life because it's like we all kind of juggling to get things in order right now. So it's like either we button mashing and sometimes we pressing the right buttons or it's a combination of the wrong buttons. I don't know if that makes sense, but like
No, I feel you.
it's
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 like
just a if this is a game we play, are we really playing it the right way?
yeah, yeah. No, you're correct. Like I was talking to my pastor about this, like how I have to work hard to feel rewarded. And he's like, why do you
Same.
have to work so hard to feel rewarded? And I'm like, because I have to earn my keep, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Doesn't everybody? Like, that's my feeling as a black man. Like, I was born in here. Like, nigga, you better, you know what I'm saying? Like, you better get your shit together. You know what I mean? Like, anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. You have to work. You have to work to put so much water up under the bridge for the river of comfort. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the way that I felt about it. But like he's kind of like, why do you? It's almost like running on GTA or something, like, or like sprinting on something. Like, people who press it so fast and so hard, not realizing that they don't have to press it that hard to sprint. They're actually overdoing it themselves. It's like, in order to win, in order to sprint, like, you don't have to do it that hard. You have to find a balance. You have to find a rhythm type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to work to the bone to feel like to earn your keep. You know what
So
I'm
it's like,
saying? Like, so am I button mashing in my life type shit? Like, am I trying too hard? Am I not balancing it enough? Am I not enjoying it enough? Am I thinking that I have to press A so hard to sprint? And really, I don't have to go that hard. So it's like, what you saying is like, I live that shit. So that's why I'm like, that analogy is,
yeah, man. And it's like the other saying, work smart and not hard.
well, yeah.
I
So
think
my
about that
dad,
a lot.
oh my God.
But it's like in this day and age, I gotta have like 3 jobs to like.
Right. What is the line? Where's
That's
the
what I'm
line?
saying.
I don't know where
So
and then when I find the line, it's moved though.
yeah,
You
and
feel me?
that's what hurts. That's what hurts the most. Cause
But it's a move to like, yeah, like when it moves, like, am I supposed to move with it? Because then it moves my happiness or like my joy, just whatever. Like,
Right.
I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, compensating
give me
happiness. And
1 second, my bad.
no, you good.
You good? Damn. That button mashing analogy is crazy. Like, just
I ain't
why
think
he
he come.
called it that.
I ain't gonna think. I was about to say I ain't think he came up with it himself. I was like, I thought he was gonna say like that was part of like the simulation. I feel like and also goes with simulation theory too. I was
Right.
But yeah,
like,
it was just something I was thinking about, man. Cause
Yeah.
sometimes shit does really feel like a game, especially here. In Louisville, I always tell my homies from out of town when they come in, I'll be like, to be honest, like being in Louisville, it's almost like, but this ain't really like a game thing. But I'm like, being in Louisville, it's almost like every day could be an episode of the Boondocks. Like you don't even know what's gonna happen. It just you might see some stuff and be like, that's crazy, bro.
Right.
no, for real.
It's like different.
That's probably why we like the Boondocks so much. Ain't nobody in Louisville, ain't nobody we ever grew up with who ain't never liked the Boondocks.
Shout out Cash Money.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shout out Ken.
You gotta tell him the connection. You gotta tell him the connection.
Oh, I know who you are, Chris Hansen. But see, I called you Chris Handsome.
He was on Drewski's Could Have Been. I got the theme song for his channel, bro. Y'all know the Booty Warrior, right? Fleece Johnson, you know who it is?
You talking about the dude in jail?
what the one the Boondocks episode was about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's from Southwick. He went in at 14 years old, bro. He turned a 12-year sentence into 40-something years, bro. Like, so he's back in the city, and my brother-in-law is his manager, bro. So he got a YouTube page and did millions of views. My brother-in-law orchestrated it. I heard, look, bro, I need a song for the channel. I'm like, hey, bro, the song was hard. The channel is called Hustler Spirit, bro. I named the song Hustler Spirit. You feel me? Be doing numbers, bro, on my streaming and shit.
That's crazy, bro.
I'm not even gonna lie. That's a crazy. I ain't got nothing to say to that.
I didn't know where you was going with it.
Shout out Cash Money, man. Shout out Southwick, man. Shout out
Bro.
502 Hustler Spirit, man. Shout out. I'm gonna mess up his name now.
His real name?
Yeah, his you know his name?
Who, Cash
I don't know. No.
Nah,
He's rapping his way around to it. He about to
Fly-
tell you the connection of why
What
we
is
shouting
Fleek?
him out.
What is his
Fleek Johnson? Fleek Johnson?
Fleece Johnson.
oh, you
Fleece
talking,
Johnson,
you
okay.
talking about, bro.
Hey,
Yeah.
look, that's why he's like.
Now listen.
Hey,
But shout out gang. Shout out gang though, because Cash Money did the
oh, yeah.
song for
His intro song.
the intro
Yeah,
song
he
for
told
his
we
Or
was
his
YouTube
actually
page.
in the
YouTube page.
studio and he told me about that, and I was like, "Bro, that's kinda crazy."
That is
Right.
super crazy.
I
That
was
is
like,
super
"What?"
crazy.
But it was like the most random
So
shit ever, so when he told me, I was like, you talking about bro?"
Yep. We did the same. Ours is on camera too. Like we did the same thing.
I was like, "Hold on, that's
Rashad's a
crazy."
wrestling fan, so they used to try to sell bootios to that nigga, and now he got the booty war. That's his wrestling. That's Fleece
Bro,
Johnson's
nah,
wrestling.
that's when I stopped when they was doing all that
When they was doing
bullshit.
bootios.
I stopped for a little bit because I
Don't
was
try
like,
to say you
nah,
stopped. That's
cuz
like a girl saying she went on the break. That's like a girl saying, "I went on the break. I didn't cheat. I went on the break."
Right.
Bro, you cheated.
You saw it.
Right. Like you wildin'. But nonetheless, that's crazy. If you know, you know. If you are odd, hey, that's why I love the odd community, because the odd community, hey, you know, there's somebody out there
Right.
like who made that connection as soon as we like put this out. They like, yeah. But
I don't even remember what we was now.
we was on button mashing, man. Shit.
Yes,
You know, we was
button.
hard to stay on. Button mashing, and then we get to the reflective comfort zone, which is dope. What did I write? The beat's hard, the feeling right. I feel like it relates to Prodigy. This is the kid's torment and transformation, but like he turned it into an anthem, which I thought was dope. Like how you turn, that's generally not like, that's hard to do. You know what I'm saying? But was it hard making, this song like about these truths or faults of truths or truths of, I don't know how to say it. And then like articulate it, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, nah, it wasn't really hard to do, 'cause I always look at, music, as I know a lot of artists do, as like therapy. So I really had to lock in on that aspect and be like, I know a lot of stuff and rap is like bragging what you have and stuff like that. So let me talk about some of the things I need to work on and some of my flaws so I can really like put it out there.
Almost
And
Kid
it,
Cudi-ish when he came out.
yeah,
Mm,
to
mm.
make it something
That's a
that
good comparison.
definitely reflective, that in a way that I can, it's like holding certain stuff in and not really like dealing with it.
Yeah.
So it's like all of these things I want to do. I don't want to keep working like 3 jobs to even survive. Like I'm trying to do more and give more to my daughter and my family, my
Mm-hmm.
wife and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't stay in this comfort zone that I've been in to not want to expand into bigger things.
Man.
And I
I
feel
was
like that
just talking about
inner
that.
voice really tells me to it's like my inner voice is like, all right, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. But then when it gets to it, it's just kind of like taking the easy route sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. The alignment of the flesh and the spirit, trying to get it to manifest itself outward at the same rate that you can envision it inward type shit. It's like your flesh is holding you back
Hmm.
in a way. Like, I don't know, but
And then the second verse was kind of uh, touching on some of the energies that I brought into my life that I felt like was keeping
mm,
me in that comfort zone or just keeping you stagnant. I feel like, because like certain things, or you can be around certain people and you'll get so caught up in that company, I guess,
yep.
that you'll kind of not wanna change anything
Right.
with it. And
Yep.
like things change all the time. So
Even as simple as getting in a relationship with,
Mhm.
with a woman or something like that. It's just like, you know,
Which shout out my wife, man. She's worked with a lot of artists too. We actually met in the music scene, and she runs Nico Creative.
shout out Nico Creative.
She does photography, cover art, content, artist branding. She used to do a lot of that back in the day for a lot of artists. So yeah, we definitely like bounced ideas off each other, and she's definitely helped a lot with this project too.
I've seen it.
That's dope.
Her stuff's dope. I saw it. I didn't want to say anything, but I was like, I saw it and I was like, because she liked something maybe from a personal page or something. And I was like,
Mhm.
who's this? And then I was like, I saw her stuff and I was like, okay. Okay, that's his shit. And then, nah, it's dope. That's dope. I saw what y'all put out with June.
Yeah.
I need to put my trash back. But no, it was dope. Just one thing I always talk about with my wife is like comfortability is your biggest enemy. Like, not saying her, but like just to anybody. Like, it's
Right.
nice to be comfortable. It really is. But like, you know, I know I'm not pushing towards anything if I'm just chilling and not, going hard towards a goal or whatever. So, then Humble Death
Hmm.
to that, which is another dope song.
Treat nigga. Way too quiet, even though I know I'm Himothy, but never let the loudest in the room confuse my energy. No more shrink.
The way Button Mash and Comfort Zone and Humble Death begin it, I'm like, all right, like he's breaking down people around him, he's breaking down himself, and then it's like the step before transformation, I guess. Humble Death. I
That's one of my
understand it
favorite
now.
songs on the album too.
I understand it
Oh,
now.
baby.
I listen to it a lot. I ain't gonna lie. Like when I listen to that a lot. That
Right, I
still
had to run
flows.
it back.
We outside,
Oh, yeah,
talk
okay.
different, walk different. Those are probably like those are probably the ones I listen to probably the most. But with that, yeah, that I understand it now. It just kind of rotates in my head. What made you realize though it's time to break the expectations even you had on yourself?
Uh, 'Cause I would, I would always go in rooms with, like, whether I'm cooking up with a bunch of other producers and, stuff like, so I would be like, for instance, I was cooking up with my homie Slim.
Mhm.
He kinda set me, to the side one day, and he was like, "You gotta let people know that you, like, are really great, and, like, stop all that, like, being humble like, when you're doing, like, great shit.
I agree with
Don't, like
Slim.
don't, like, undermine that." And then, at the end, the person talking is YGBJ.
I was gonna ask you. That was nope. That was gonna be
Yep.
you already. I heard his voice. I said it gotta be. Just ain't the
He
home.
he
Said yo the
he's
home.
had that same, conversation with me, but I got that clip from his Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And I
Okay.
was like, it's almost perfect. Trying to get rid of that humbleness is definitely part of that song.
You can
And
keep it.
it kind of ties back to the conversation we had earlier about the talking
Right.
talking in certain situations and stuff like that.
Right.
Right. It's but I understand though. It's part of the evolution for real. But at the same
Mm.
time, I'm agree with them, bro. I'm agree with them, bro. Like you don't speak a lot, but when you rap, nigga, you feel me? Like I'm for real, Trey. I'm like I agree with that with both of them.
No, I was just gonna say, and it's like we live in a world right now. Maybe I don't know. Maybe not just now, but the ignorant people talk the loudest,
Yep.
and the people who really could change the world are quiet. Like, but it's just I don't know what that is. Like,
it's
it's just it's a trait or so. I don't know.
I feel like it's I feel like it's a few things. I can't really say
Pinpoint it.
specifically what it
Right.
is, but it's almost like a hopeless feeling. Like, if I do
Okay.
try to do something, what is just I gonna do? Like, if it's
That's
just
what I
me.
always think.
Like, I ain't got no, large group behind me. I ain't got a, um
Ain't got a hood. I ain't got
Nah,
a. You
right.
know what I
No, for
mean?
real.
For real.
That's where God
I was
We
gonna
helps
done
me
say
a
thought
lot,
the
bro.
same stuff.
That's where God
I
helps
ain't
me.
got a MAGA following or nothing like that.
Right. Whatever you want
But
to call
Hey,
it. But
if you did, Trey, hey, you'd be coded in Biggie and Tupac.
oh, there
Everything, bro.
but it's like it's almost like a feeling of like, I can't be the one person that changes it. Even though it's almost like 2 sides to that, because you could be that person to spark, the flame in everybody else.
Mhm.
So it's kinda like, I don't know.
See, and that's it. We always be like, well, Jameis Winston said, I wish I had dreamed bigger. I just
Mm,
wanted to make it to the NFL. I should have dreamed of winning a Super Bowl. I should have dreamed of because God's blessings is always bigger than what we have for ourselves. Like it always is, bro. So like, yeah, you may not change one situation, but you can spark a whole fucking music scene to be like, oh shit, we can all be on this shit. You feel me? Like not necessarily own it, but I can be myself to the degree he's being himself. And like, it's different, it's okay or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I know what you mean, Rashad, by Kid Cudi. Cause like it's the kind of also vibes he gives me, like, it's okay to be you, nigga. Like, nobody, like, I don't know, like in just some artistic fashion, but
And I just meant on that project, like Man on the Moon, that first one.
yeah.
People, I ain't saying he was the first person to rap like that, but like you said, people were talking about what I got, you know what I mean? Just bragging. He like flipped that, was like telling y'all about all my flaws and all my problems and, you know what I mean,
Right.
making it sound good. So that's
And
what I
like,
meant by that.
this isn't a direct comparison either, but like you're talking about how like the loudest people, the flashiest people, they the loudest ones, or like, you know, this and that, and the people with substance generally or not. It's just like, it's almost like the song Bucket, because somebody said, we're the rappers back in the day, like Kanye, who used to rap about the middle class and this and that and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, look at bro. You know what I'm saying? Like there's
Mhm.
look look at 7eventray. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
And
like
me,
the things that people are looking for are in some of the things that the people who, like you said, like question if they should speak up or not. But that's what people are searching for too.
me and my older brother were talking about that because we was like, where is the lane for stuff like that? Because you know, with the music now, it's like so many different lanes,
Man.
but like, where's the lane for that? Like the like everyday life, like this is what it is, like type vibe. And I'm like, it might just be something we gotta carve, man. We just gotta.
Yeah.
That's it might.
Right.
It's never really left. It just has never had like a group of people behind it.
Right, yeah, let me say that it never left because there's definitely all kinds of artists, like, doing it for sure.
But I just
It's
say it from
just
more so your perspective, because like even the top rappers that you all just like that you named that influence you, like Lupe, Kanye, Kendrick, I'm missing one, Lupe, J. Cole. That's your
mhm,
everyday rapper. That's your
yeah,
middle class from a middle class town, like except for Kendrick, from a Midwest. You know what I'm saying? Like a East Coast, like
mhm,
nothing. And on top of that, Kendrick's actually from Chicago. His family is. So it's just like they all have that even like rooted in them, where it's like that diffuses in you, and like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It all wraps back around to
mhm,
like what the shit that you create. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
yeah. No, I get what you're saying. Uh, it's just, I feel like it needs to be brought back towards, the mainstream,
Mhm.
if that makes sense. Well, not necessarily the mainstream because, like,
I know what you mean though.
because once stuff goes into
Right.
mainstream, it kinda gets, like it gets, like, tainted.
Yep.
So it's like,
It's gonna get
well,
washed.
no.
Do you mean cultural mainstream maybe? Like
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
like
yeah, yeah. Like, to where that's
even that I'm kinda scared to say, but yes.
yeah, 'cause I want it to be, like, what people wanna hear again,
Mhm.
if that makes sense. Cause like, for the longest, man, I ain't gonna lie, that when the drill scene took over, it was drill. It was
Drill to
drilling.
Drake. I mean, drill to
Everybody.
Drake. Drill to Drake.
So
That's what happened.
it kinda yeah, and I even had I had my little moment where I tried to make songs like it, but, I just knew it wasn't really for me.
What?
'Cause
It
it was
happens
in
to
Which
all
one?
of
Drake?
us.
Which one? Drake or drill?
Them drill,
drill, not drill, yeah, yeah, yeah.
it
It
happens
was
to
and it
all
was
of us.
'cause it was the group I was in, they was making that type of music, so I saw them, like, getting, like, clout off of it, so I'm like, "Oh, okay, this must be what's popping." So I'm trying my little stuff, but I always, like, fell back to my, like, introspective,
Right,
like,
right,
type
right.
vibe 'cause it didn't sound right.
He's on the drill beat talking about
Right.
he talking about I understand it now. He's over here
Yeah,
talking about
man.
my thoughts like a roller dome, and they like, what? We pop shit
Pick up
over here, nigga.
pick up the Glock.
Right.
Nigga, if it don't
It's
rhyme with switch,
crazy.
I don't even want you to blink
No,
and switch.
But on some real shit, like, especially when as an artist you're growing and trying to find like your sound and sometimes even yourself in real life, like you're swayed by these different like movements that come up. So even if you ain't necessarily like wasn't just talking about like guns and shit, but you was like probably looking up them type beats and you know what I mean? Like trying to
Yeah,
use one of them flows and I don't know.
Rio, the young
I need to
OG.
sound harder. I need to sound harder on them motherfucking like I don't know. It's
man,
just
and it's because I mean, I've been in like I would say I've been in some of like that realm of things, but like
mm.
it's not really, especially now. It's not. It's definitely not who I
Not
am
from
now.
right.
And then one last thing, it's like once you finally find your sound or yourself, then you realize like me being me is what's gonna make my shit pop. Like, cause it doesn't sound like that shit.
It doesn't sound like nothing.
You can make
Sounds like me.
one good song, and that's how many artists have
Right.
you seen come up off one good song, and you like, dang, they really blew, but then they ain't got nothing else because they like that's not them. They riding a wave, and they can't
Yeah,
recreate that. So like, you like, no, I'd rather gradually grow than just come up off some shit that ain't me. Like
cause
almost.
it just got to be authentic. I feel like,
Hmm.
cause it got to be like I feel like once you start making stuff that's really not you, you can tell it's kind of soulless. It
Right.
Oh,
don't
there you
really,
go.
it don't like when it don't move you for real.
Oh, that's
You like
crazy.
Right.
it's kind of cool, but like it's like
I ain't even moved
I don't
myself.
know,
It's
man.
crazy. I ain't even moved.
Nah,
That's insane. Nah,
That's,
that's insane.
that's crazy. I ain't even believing this shit, bro. Like that's you, I know,
Right.
bruh,
bro.
nah. Sometimes, and that's how you know it's like
Nah.
it's not that authenticity
Yep.
that you really need to
Yeah.
step into.
I totally agree. And that's crazy that we lead this discussion into what? Talk different.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, yeah.
Hey, I'm sorry, bro. We gonna have to figure out something for that video, bro. We got to get the niggas out, bro. We got to, you feel me? That's something
Nah,
that's different. Like, and that's like, I don't know if that's authenticity and culmination of finding your own lane and keeping it real. Like, I can't
yeah,
stop
for
listening
sure,
to that motherfucker. I
bruh.
can't.
The flow you used on there,
Oh,
fire.
I know.
Bruh,
Fire.
thank you,
I can't.
thank you.
The first verse, oh my gosh, dude. That's what I'm like.
Cause like what's crazy about that is like I had actually changed the verse. I had a different verse at first. I
Mm,
had 2 different verses. At first, June wasn't even on the song. I had 2
two
verses on there,
verses.
and I was like, "Nah, this ain't hitting. This ain't hitting."
Mhm.
So I wrote another verse, and I got June on there, and then I was like, "Nah, this verse still ain't hitting." So I wrote a whole 'nother verse, and then, yeah, that's the one I ended up with.
That's
'Cause
tough.
I wanted it to be something that was like some real deal stuff, but also something that can be lightweight, hit worthy. Not
Mhm.
necessarily hit worthy, but some a little more up tempo than the first few tracks.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Nah, that one, yeah. The whole song, shout out June. Both y'all killed that for real.
Yeah, June killed it too. I was about to say shout out June.
Yeah, shout
But
out
not even
June,
that.
man.
Not even that. I like how even this is something we talked about with June, how you can see like the realness, like you said, like you can make a hard song, but like it's the shit, it's a small shit for me. Like, yeah, they love me because I talk different. I don't say much, but when I speak, it makes a big difference. Like, I don't know if like you could have said something hard right there. You could have said, I don't know, 2 other lines, but I'm like, that's so real.
Yeah,
In terms of the whole project type shit, they're like, oh yeah, like he's authentically speaking his shit the first 2 lines, like into this shit. You feel me? To get with
Yeah.
me, gotta trust the vision. Well, thank you for I guess he trusts us, Rashad, because we in with him.
Right.
But no, it's a dope song, bro. I can't stop. Like, I promise you, I can't stop listening to that motherfucker.
yeah. Hey, before when you told me you glad I dropped it on the 14th, I was like, hold on. So I looked up when the deadline for taxes was, and I was like,
The
oh, that's
15,
crazy.
that is crazy.
I try to leave comments like that just to like see, like it's not even to even be about you. It just be if other people be paying attention or not.
That
You know,
shit's funny as fuck, though, bro.
amongst the fire emojis,
Yeah.
just say
And
some
which
shit.
I catch myself doing that a lot. I'm trying not to do that, bro. Just
You
the
have to
3
do it.
fire emojis.
You have to
I'm
do it a
trying not
certain
to.
degree. You can't like not do it, but like I understand what you're saying. Like I'll use it. I've gotten down to maybe 10% of the time.
Yeah. It's like a go-to,
That's the
but
go-to, right?
what makes me
It's the go-to.
what makes me not wanna do it is I'll see somebody's post and that's all the comments is just I'm like,
Straight.
"Bro, I'm ready to just say some word.
I need
That's
I'm about to
right.
just."
Trey
I
don't
need a
even
new
speak.
emoji. I use the handshake emoji a lot. I don't see too many people using that.
Yeah, I do the little salute.
Me too. Hey, stop stealing my shit, Trey. Now we both caught. Now we both caught because we both using salutes, nigga.
My shit.
That's our shit, nigga. Anybody else using
Now,
it, that.
Mark J, you like the other nigga Lil Trey back in the day, taking
Oh.
up his shit.
Oh,
Like, damn,
Mark J, aka Latrey.
Lil J.
Mark Trey. Mark Trey. I just changed my name and everything. That's crazy. Hey, the way that they all got his profile picture on they him, Dylan,
That's dope.
June, all that stuff.
The unified front. That's
Hold
dope.
on, is that Hindsight? Are you part of Hindsight?
Yeah.
That's what that's what I had to make
Yep.
sure. I had to make sure. So that's
Yes,
I guess
sir.
June explained it in our last one if you want to go back and check out our episode with June Dwayne, but he talked about a collective of this is producers? Y'all producers?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
collective of producers who just got the hottest shit in the city, I guess. I don't know what to tell you. But I got a lot of shit going.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. We definitely producers, but we like artists, engineers. We
right.
kind of do a little bit of everything. Yeah, I've produced a lot of stuff for June. We've been trying to ever since I met him, we've been trying to build a sound.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all have done a very good job. Between you and Tay Beats, June, I've been thoroughly
Yeah, man.
impressed.
Green
Thoroughly
team.
impressed. I've been thoroughly. Hold on, is Tay part of it too?
He's
Okay.
he's not like Hindsight, but he is definitely close
He's
affiliate of
affiliated. I
ours.
was about to say.
Yeah,
Right.
man.
Okay. Shout out
Because
Tay.
Tay Beats actually he mixed Louder and Silent.
Okay.
Yeah,
Shout
man.
out Tay Beats. Okay.
Alright.
Okay. That's
And
what's up, man.
cause I produced all the beats and stuff,
Should have
and
known.
I recorded some of the tracks at the crib, but I was like, I'm gonna have somebody else mix 'em. So I hit up Tay
I
and I
feel
was
you.
like, "Can you get these together for me? Are they quality?" You feel me? He
Right.
was like, "Yeah, you feel me? Let's do it."
Yeah, I was on your YouTube. I listened to my stuff on YouTube, and I realized
Mhm.
I had to go to Spotify for
Oh,
your album. But when I was on YouTube, it was all beats. That's when I realized like, oh, he like really be making
oh
beats. Like,
yeah,
so
bro. 7
I
beats a
got
day.
check. I got
Bro.
check some of them out
Bro.
for real.
Me too, for real.
I'm
Hey,
dead serious. It was really an era. I was making 7 beats a day, bro. From
bro.
like
We
it
know.
was a few years.
As such a that was dope. That was dope. Bro. Hold on. I got it. He did 10,000 hours, double back 10 times, 7 beats a day, 365 times 5. You can do the math. I'm not doing it for you. Work out your own brain. But you know how many beats that
Right.
is. What? I guess going into like another news story, part 1 and part 2.
Mhm.
Jeez.
That's something I felt like, oh my goodness. Be like,
Yeah.
RIP my nigga Quan. I feel like we all got a story, bro, that is eerily close when you come up around here, bro. Like you can't run away from certain like outcomes and situations and shit. If it don't happen to one of us, happen to somebody close to us, we all affected by it. Have
Yeah.
you ever heard the song Prom/King by Saba?
Nah, I don't think I have. I am familiar with Saba though, but I don't think I heard that.
You're Another News Story, part 1 and part 2 is eerily close to Prom/King. Came out in like 2018 maybe, but I'm gonna have to send you that too because
Mm.
eerily close in y'all storytelling. Because when I heard that song, I'm like, it don't sound like nothing I've heard. Like I've heard Tony's story, right? A lot of people would compare like that's like Tony's story. It's like because that's our generation type shit. But like, nah, it's like it's not like it. You know what I'm saying? It's I would compare it more to something like that, but I'll get to it. Go ahead.
What gets me about that, my bad, I was about to say,
No, no,
what
no.
gets me about the
Go
song
ahead.
is like how I made the beat. The beat is like it's eerie, but
It's
it's almost
off-putting.
like yeah, it's I can't explain it, bro. Just when I found the sample, I was like, yeah, this is the one. This is the one that and then from just making the beat and hearing it, I just started writing the story because I'm thinking about my experiences and stuff that
Mhm,
I've seen people go through.
mhm,
And, cause I feel like it's a story that I've saw, like, time and time again, whether people are trying to aim for music or just something bigger than the things that the paths they chose to, like, escape poverty and stuff. It's
mm.
like, sometimes it's it's too late. And it
Lose-lose.
unfortunately, yeah, it gets to a point to where one of the paths, like, ends, and it's
Mhm,
just like, at that point, it's like, what can we do? Especially, like, here and then, of course, yeah, living by Shelby Park, they call Shelby Park the danger zone because there was so much stuff happening over there, stuff
mhm.
like that, and just yeah.
It's, I don't know, man. That's like some of the realest shit, bro. It's almost like when I listen to that, it's like, I don't know if I can listen to it that many times. You know what
I
I'm saying?
definitely
Because,
understand
like,
what
that's
you
how
mean.
real it is. Like, it's almost like PTSD-ish because it's like, damn, like, just me personally, I'm like, damn. My Uncle Vic got shot, you feel me, when I was, like, 5. That was, like, my first, like, real encounter with, like, death and killing, and I just think about, my nigga getting set up in high school and you feel me, and just I think about all these things, I'm just like, this is just this, like, inescapable just environment that
Mhm.
we all, like, fall victim to in some way or format. It's on some weird shit, but, like, this dude was, like he was basically kinda like there's, like, energy zones, like, almost in a way. He was saying, like, Los Angeles, he was like, "City of Lost Angels." You can tell that it's just and I'm paraphrasing for him. I'm not saying that the iPod believes in this or not, but he's just saying, like, everyone's an influencer and they're chasing this and they're blah, 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 and it's like they're the command hub of, like, influence, you know what I'm saying? Of, like it's like that's kinda like their energy there. It's like, I don't know, but, like, the crab in the bucket, if what would Louisville's energy be? I feel like it would be what you addressed in another news story, part 1 and part 2, is how these things happen around us, we're affected by it, and even still, I can turn on the news and be like, "Yeah, it's just another day." Like, yep, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but then it's
Yeah.
you and you're the other day, you're the another day, you know what I'm saying? Or you're affected
Mhm.
by it, and it's like it's this inevitable cycle, and, like, people from Louisville, like, they probably, like, you know, well, Memphis is more dangerous and these other places, but, like, yeah, but in Louisville, we live with this inherent danger that, like, we're kind of okay, like, not really comfortable with, but, like, we live
It's
we live
normal.
with. Yeah, it's normalized, and we live
Yeah.
with it, but it's almost like we don't recognize that it's, like, it's subconscious built in us. It's like we almost have to we're born into it and we have to escape it. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
it's like,
saying?
what is it? It's like normalized and it's almost desensitizing.
Desensitized, that's what yep, that's exactly what it is. It's
Yeah.
so desensitized to where it's just like, "Oh, yeah," and it's just like, yeah, I know so many people who are dead, and I'm like, "That shouldn't be normal, right?"
Yeah, especially with like off of what you saying, it shouldn't be normal even seeing people dying on like social media. Like that's the craziest thing
Mm,
to me. Like
I try to stay
being
away.
able to like, yeah, I do too, bro. And it just, but like the way that people swarm to it, it'll be the first thing that pops up on your
Yep,
feed as soon as you
yep,
open it. And I'm
yep,
like, bro,
yep, yep. You know, I don't know, and then we don't understand as ourselves how that is how we have, like, these reactions to it, like, in a subconscious way or in a variety of ways how it affects us, basically, type deal. So it's heavy. Like, that's the only thing I gotta say, like, it's heavy. Like, it's the truth, like, people need to hear it, but, like, I also feel like it is a correct interpretation and reflection of our environment, though. Like, you hit the nail on the head type shit. So it's like, it's the uncomfortable conversation that kinda needs to be had. Anyone who listening, yeah, another news story, part 1, part 2.
More about the song itself, I was like, great storytelling, like how you put it actually into a song. And then like I
Mhm.
was anticipating what's next. Like I'm sitting there like, all right, what happened
Yeah,
now? Like, I mean, you really had me. So like
cause
it's a
I made the first one, and yeah, like you said, I showed it to one of the homies, and he was like, "You gotta make a part 2." So I was like, "All right, Imma make a
Interesting,
part
okay.
2."
Shout out the
And then,
homie.
like, so you so you, saying that, I'm like, "Dang, I might have to, like,
keep
keep it
going.
like."
Ooh, that would be so hard.
That's
A circle of energy that never like, a perpetual energy type shit.
Yeah.
like that's your thing. Like on
Mm,
every album,
it's just news stories, story
another news
and
story.
he could
Like
change it because it's a news story too. He could change the perspective
it
of
can
it
be
depending on
right.
the project.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
You
Woo-hoo.
made something.
Y'all
You
You
dropping
made
made
gems.
something.
Okay, okay.
hey, we gotta take that out the interview. I didn't even gonna make it.
And then that bar with something like, "What's a king with a crown if the kingdom is broke?" or something like that.
Yeah,
That was
That was a great way to
that
finish
stuck with
that.
me.
That
It
was a
stuck with me.
great way to finish that. That's on some
yeah,
Game of Thrones Lannister niggas, you feel
Mhm.
me? I don't
'cause
even think
what I said, it was something else I said, he was, crying tears he ain't cried since he was in a high chair or something like that. And
mm.
I just think about that because, like,
Sheesh.
That's
a
another
lot of
one. See, that's what we
times
talking about.
they don't want niggas to cry. Like, it's like,
Oh, for
it's one,
sure.
like, gotta just be strong, bro. And it's like, I don't know, some stuff is just, if that builds up in you, it kinda messes with your mental.
It short circuits you.
Yeah.
My pastor talked about this this week, actually. It was deeper, though. It was talking about, like, how men, like how we think it, how we think something like us picking up weight or something like that, how we look at it, and it's just like, no, you just have an unhealthy, like, relationship with, like, weight in, like, your past, like, ever since you was a kid, like, and you don't understand what things trigger you or things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't
Mhm.
understand, like, this is why you eat, or this is why when you get upset,
Right.
this is why you eat or something like that. So it's not like necessarily like, so you think it's about your weight. It's not. It's about
Something
your
deeper.
reaction to things that make you gain weight. See, and in a
Mhm.
society where you think it's all about looking good, you never even realize that, like, you got in trouble or something like that, or something happened in your childhood, and now that was your way of your mama giving you some ice cream, and now that's your trauma response every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know. You talking about that is just like, that's a perfect example of like the gang crash since he was in a high chair, you feel me? And that causes a short circuitry because he doesn't know how to express himself in any other way but anger or process it in any other way.
Mhm.
I don't know. That's therapy though. That's therapy though. Nah, but them two are dope. But you keep it going. Even with We Outside is one thing that I had to say because We Outside, you change the vibe up totally. Like it starts getting bouncy. Like I fuck with it. Like that's all that's also another thing. Like that's also like as much as another news story, just like walk different or whatever. Like We Outside, like definitely an anthem. Like it is very Louisville shit to be. We
Bro, and
outside
it's
and the block lit.
like
Post
that
popping
whole
up.
song is crazy because, like, it ties into what we was just talking about, like, with all the violence and stuff going on, we can still, like,
Mhm.
have a vibe going
But
somewhere.
and that's my point of almost like the desensitization because like you saying like the vibe's there. Like I feel it like in the atmosphere of like the beat, right? But then you come on and you're like, sun's out, tensions rise, young souls playing with fire. Shawty's
Yeah.
lost in designer. Everybody wanna be a shiner. Hey, that was the line right there. Hey, I know. Look, I was like,
Yeah.
hey, if you know, you know.
Yeah, bro,
But
it's crazy, man.
that's still the underlying tone though. You see what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, and we know that because every time we go out, even if we
And
don't
like,
go out, be like, something happens or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just,
cause like the skit that I put in there after we outside that leads in the bucket.
let me get
I
a
wanted,
dollar.
yeah, hey,
I'm hit. I'm hit.
hey, that's funny. Hey, it's funny because that's I guess that was me saying that, but
Oh,
like
okay. Okay. Okay.
I was trying to make it sound like somebody else
I didn't
because
know.
You
You did a good
did?
I
job.
was just doing
You
like
did it?
sound design with it. I did the footsteps and everything,
Yeah, right.
but in the background you can hear like a party going on.
Yep.
But
Yep.
like towards the end of it, when I'm getting in my car, it sounds like fighting and like all types of stuff.
Mm.
So it's
And
like,
you leaving.
And you
You starting
yeah,
leaving.
up the car. You like, let me get on
yeah,
out of here.
man. So it's like I don't know. I really like that the
I like
atmosphere
that.
that I made right there.
I like that.
Right.
I like that. That's dope,
And
bro.
it leads into bucket. So it's like,
And then last thing I had to say on that, bro. We said, Ma said, don't stay out too late. It ain't a curfew. It's fate.
yeah,
That's another gem right there. My high school football coach, he grew up in Compton or something. He wanted to go out to a party in high school with his friends, and his mama was basically like, nope, like you gotta stay home. And he was like, I don't understand it. She was just like, I got a feeling you shouldn't be going out, blah, blah, blah. I think only one of his homies came back alive. But my football coach told me that, and when I heard that line, that's what I thought of, though. So that's why I'm like, he's spitting some shit, bro. Like, and I actually believed that after he said that. Something struck in me, like, for me to still remember that story. I'm like, that's that woman's intuition, maybe. I don't know.
Yep.
Niggas got it too. Don't get me wrong, but
Right.
still,
It's a mother's intuition.
mother's
Like even
intuition.
more
There you go.
specifically.
strong.
More specific because that's your child and that's from you. That's part of you. Yeah. But no, that transition into bucket, big balling on a budget, heavy plotting on a cash flip, on my way to the summit. Turned soul search into a road trip, been in accordance in a bucket.
Hey, bro, you need some help?
Bending corners in a bucket. My tags looking like spoiled milk. Out here thugging like fuck it. Can't move like me, you bad built. Big ballin' on a budget. Heavy plotting on a cash flip. On my way up to the summit. Turn soul searching to a road trip. Whipping till my wheels turn to Caillou. Big
I don't know. It's just that's some transformative back road music. Get me home, nigga. But the car might turn into a spaceship, and I might end up in the stars, nigga. Oh no, that's the feeling you and Dylan gave me, bro. It's like it gave me some Drive Slow, Paul Wall and Kanye ish kind of
Yeah.
feels. You feel me?
Cause
That's one of my favorites on her too.
Dylan
I
smacked that,
appreciate it.
and it wasn't even what
Bruh,
he was
'cause I
saying. Like his bars was cool, but the vibe though too.
Mhm.
I wanted to make something that, like I said, that shit. This is what I see. My
Right.
car. It ain't the best car, but you know,
It's
it
my
go
car.
fast a little bit.
Right.
It's my whip.
They
Though.
get you where you need to be.
Right.
Yeah, you feel me? So, cause even when I was for the longest, my brakes were really bad. So like, I would, I would pull up places, and you know, you hear the crunch, and I'm like, damn. I know people looking like,
Right.
what's wrong with his car, bro?
Right.
Because it was bad. It was the bad crunch, and I had to call my
We
brother. I was like, we gotta do these brakes, bro.
we
Off
And then,
top.
and then like when he switched them out, he was like, yeah, these motherfuckers is gone. They was
steel
rubbing
on
on the
steel, metal on metal, right.
yeah, you feel me? So I'm like, I had to get
Right.
that taken care of. And then
You smooth
the
after that.
my tags looking like spoiled milk.
Hey.
You know how it is.
Yep, sure do. Sure
They
do.
can
Shout
rap for
out
like 3
to
years with bad tags.
hey,
Man.
shout out to Officer. I can't think of his name right now. Shout out my mans though. I, I can't think of his names. But yes,
Well, you-
nonetheless, you can't do that no more. Put niggas up on
Yeah.
game. The undercovers, bro, they got the I forgot what the word is, the program they use, but they just shoot the beam right at your license plate now to see, and it comes up on their computer. So that's how they got me. He waited for me to pass him, shot it at me.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
that's happened to me
Can't even
once.
sneak
It
by no
was
more.
it was the U of L police. surprisingly. Like the regular police, they
Come
never mess
on,
with me.
bro.
But U of L,
What?
they was
You
like,
avail?
yeah, bro.
Top
You
They
don't
the only
even get
ones.
money. You don't even get money from me paying my Metro desk, nigga.
Yeah, they the only
top
ones
flight
that.
security of the world.
Right,
Yeah.
Greg.
They the only ones that pulled me for my tags, man. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to take care of it for sure. I was gonna
Niggas
take
is
care of it
greedy.
anyway, but yeah.
Nigga, parking tickets ain't enough, nigga. Like, damn, y'all greedy.
Right.
No,
No, that's a dope song.
that's really. I gotta get Dylan on here. We got a lot to
Nah,
talk
for
to that
sure,
nigga
for
about.
sure.
You know anything about that? Look, you know anything about that new Renaissance project?
Oh yeah, it's he's been working on that project for a while, bro. He's been working.
That's so crazy.
This.
What you?
That's what me and Rashad.
Well,
That's what me and Rashad went by in 2013 till
oh,
today.
for
That's
real?
what. That's like. Hey, new
That's crazy.
Ren.
If you look on our iPod page, that's the
Yeah, you'll
name.
see it.
Like
That's the
our
name of it.
tag
It's
is
still
the
New Ren.
iPod, but the name it
It's
says
short for
New
New
Ren just because
Renaissance.
like that's us.
Uh,
So like it's just crazy. Like that was our first time seeing it outside of me and him making that up back then.
Like it's first time in the world. Like when Beyonce did the Renaissance whatever album, we were like, she's getting too
He
fucking
was like,
close.
y'all getting too close. Right.
Like
He's like, you
like
motherfuckers
line.
getting too close.
Like you getting like I'm gonna choke out like Wyclef or something. Like
You're too close, man. You're too close, man.
next thing you know, Jay-Z and Solange is jumping me in the elevator and everything's sideways. But no, like that. Shout out Dylan. Look, because anybody else, I feel like I'm gonna have to, might run you
Right.
off of that
Hey.
motherfucker. But
But no,
everyone,
it's
but we
just-
keep hearing more and more people being like, "Yeah, he's been working on that for a minute." We're just like, "Yo,
That's crazy.
we're
Nah,
just like,
yeah, well, when y'all bring him on, he can talk more about it. But yeah, he's been working on that for a little minute. I produced some stuff on there too.
Dylan, I want an interlude or something, Put new,
Hey,
make it
you probably
connect."
didn't get her.
Nah, for real.
I've been waiting to get him on, but I need to hit him up just in general. But my community, go check out specifically the song "Bucket" if you want to hear the vibe we talking about, because that's dope. That's a dope song. What do you say? It keeps it foreign, but it's like his pops. He gets it off the muscle. Yeah, I heard that. I was like, and it's still floating. On my Bill
Yep.
Withers, I'm finally seeing lovely days, living for the smile of my daughter when she see my face. I thought, I was like, yeah, that's what's better than that.
Yeah, ain't nothing really better than that. I ain't gonna stand
Okay.
because it's my I'm a like of course it's my first child, so it's like
Okay.
it's a whole different experience, man.
Congratulations, Brody. Them girls though, bro, they gonna wrap you around their finger and you're done. You
Yeah,
cook meat.
it's what people keep telling me, man. And
I got 2.
oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, you
Good
know
luck.
you experienced.
I'm well done. Nigga,
Fried.
they 2.5 and 1, bro. I'm like about to be 3 and the other one's 1. I'm like,
My
hey,
daughter's
bro.
almost 2. She'll be 2 in September.
So yeah, our kids mine's only a year older than yours. Okay. Yeah. That's what's up. How's the dad
Yeah,
life
man.
treating you?
It's pretty good, man. It's just every day is a new
A
experience,
Boondocks
man.
episode? Okay.
Just watching her grow and learn more stuff is like I just be like blown away because I'm like, dang, she's smart, but she's like she's learning a little too fast. She'll
Yep.
do some stuff and I'll be like, yo, where did you even how did you even figure that out?
Little girls.
Them little girls
Bro.
is something else, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
It's just but
It's
I
amazing.
love being a dad, man. It's definitely like even with the short amount of time that I've been a dad, I feel like I've grown a lot, and it's like it's really like built my patience and my like I feel like my character for the
Yeah,
most
me
part.
too. No, I agree totally. Because you have to be the example. You have to be that example. They have to see it. So like you
Yeah.
can't cut no corners, can't do nothing. Even if you did back in the day, can't do none of that shit no more because you want to set the example of the kind of guy you want your daughter to be with eventually. So you can't be bullshitting.
Yeah.
So I
It's even
just
like saying certain words, they gonna catch that quick. Like
super,
so I'm just I just gotta chill, man.
super. I still be wilding, bro. I'd be like, damn, bro, I need to get this shit out of me. I be just, even when I get my dad too, we really bad.
Yeah.
Right.
What that motherfucker say to me? That motherfucker, yeah. You feel me? Like I know, like, you feel me? I'm at church Sunday, you feel me, singing all the songs. And like, yeah. So yeah, no, I'm still in the middle of my transformation nonetheless. But they keep you honest. That's the best thing about kids. They keep you honest. Honest to
Mhm.
yourself type shit. So that builds your character though, which is what you talking about. So that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. So I'm guessing still floating is just her and mine.
Yeah, her and of course, like my wife. It's about like it's really about the growth and kind of where I am.
Okay.
Cause like, I mean,
So
I know
I got
throughout the project, I kind of like touch on like where I'm at now and stuff like that. But
you. Right.
that song being at the end is almost like you went through the day, seeing all type of stuff, and then at the end you still got home and your family, and it like brings you back
Mm.
to that like almost like a peaceful mind state.
Man, ain't nothing more Louisville than that, boy. I feel like that's real as shit. You open that
Man,
door when you start your day and you walk out, you don't know what's gonna happen. But then you walk
cause
back
it's like
in and like that's your comfort. That's your
you
real,
can go through the day and see so much stuff, and like you
man.
can get home, and they'll like ask you like, "How was your day?" And you just like, "It was alright," even though nigga, you just seen some
Right.
crazy
It went through
crazy shit. You
everything.
feel me?
It
And
was
you just
cool.
like, yeah, it was cool. You feel me? But it's like your day was kind of crazy, and
Mm,
For
like
real, right.
so it's just getting back to that peace. I feel like and that like joy.
to the real things that actually bring you true peace and joy.
Mm. Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy. I just think it's a dope project, bro. I think it encapsulates our environment so well. And like you said, like you got to talk your shit, bro. Like the iPod's on you now, nigga. You got to talk your shit because that opens a doorway, like to really like I said, studies project is dope as hell, but like opening up the perspective to the many ways and vibes and flows and ebbs and flows of even like people on the same missions type shit, like that actually expands like that lane for it to be type shit. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Like y'all the ones like I've said this to June, like y'all are the cultural contributors, like laying the foundations brick by brick type shit, like the different layers of sounds. We need your layer if we gonna be, you know what I mean, if we gonna build something like type shit. That's just the way I look at it when I'm like, we can't not have it type shit. It wouldn't be the
For
same if it
sure.
wasn't. Like this is a dope project. Like it really is. And I feel like a lot of dope projects are coming, but this is gonna be up there.
Yeah.
Nah,
Nah, I
for real.
appreciate that, and yeah,
You got
I'm gonna keep pushing.
yeah, please that's what I was gonna say. Please do. Like visuals, whatever, like we fuck with you too. Whatever you need type shit. Like we can get something going if we can whatever type shit, just let us know because I don't know, I believe in it. You know what I'm saying? I believe in the project for real. Like
And
and for people who don't know, like we didn't even know Trey. Like
yeah,
like we don't know like we don't know Trey. We met him through June. Um heard it was some dope shit.
yeah, I I really appreciate y'all bringing me on the platform too, and like same to y'all. Y'all always got my support.
Appreciate
My thing is I want to see everybody win, man. I'm
Me too.
trying. You feel me? We about to all come up some way. You feel me?
Yep.
So that's what I'm about. So yeah, I'm supporting in that anyway. And I was gonna ask y'all what's one of y'all favorite June songs? I know it's it's kind of off the wall, but I was just gonna ask.
Um more time. Um
Okay.
I mean, there's a lot of songs like literally on JD Cooper. Expansion is like one
Right.
of my just off top. I like Expansion.
Right.
Like I don't know why. Like I tell them all the time, like I don't know why I put that in my head above. Like you have a bunch of those songs. Popeye.
Let me see.
I have my own June playlist. Trey's gonna get his own, I guess, but it'll probably just be his album, so maybe not.
Yeah, because
Just
I
put the
gotta
whole
drop
thing
more
on
stuff.
there.
I do got
That
stuff on my Trey
Free
page,
throw.
but
One might say,
okay.
one I really liked, it was it's 5 years old, but that Spike Lee,
oh,
like
Spike Lee.
I
Hey,
think
we
it was
do
the
like
video
Spike
that
Lee.
really set it
It
off.
is the video. It is the video. I mess with
Nice, fine.
Everlasting. I like the
mean,
video to Everlasting too.
his album goes like
No,
that's one of
but
those just press
Nah,
play.
it do. It
Pop
do.
Pie, Free Throw, What's Fair, OJ Mayo, Expansion, Multi Santi. That's just off top. Backpack Boys is on there with Hindsight and Boss Marino. Shout out Boss.
Oh yeah.
Freeze Frame, if I didn't say that earlier. Free Throw, like I said, More Time. WWLD. But
Yeah,
if I just had to
okay.
pick my favorite, like if you just made me pick, like if I just had to like just give me 3 June songs to explain June, just like maybe one might say More Time and Expansion.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Well, yeah,
I gotta listen to the JD Cooper more to really pick a favorite because like I said, I just let it play and I was
and
like,
they kind of go
nah,
into
this
each other.
motherfucker go. Yeah.
They'll kind of
So
go
like
in and you'll be like,
I gotta hear it more and more. And then like that's how albums I'll start to be like just seeing what I'm gravitating to, but like I find myself going back to this song. And then I'm like, okay, I guess that's my favorite. You know what I mean? So I just let it play and like I was like, damn, this motherfucker goes.
nah, it really
And then
does.
the concept, like that's
Oh,
hooks me. The JD
Nah,
Cooper
it's crazy.
concept, how he explained it, I was like, all right, you got me.
hold on. And then I heard Hand on the Button though.
What you talking about?
A song with like
Oh, my bad.
No.
Oh,
You good.
Quaz and
I heard the song.
June and
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
this nigga
Hey,
snapped.
we
This
was
nigga.
rapping on that.
Hey, they was rapping, Rashad. They
Yeah,
was
right.
hey, it wasn't no bullshit. They was rapping. Nigga Absol and Kendrick type shit, nigga. They was rapping.
Hey, it might be one of my favorite verses that I wrote. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, I heard that and I was like, what is he doing? What is this nigga
What's he
doing? He's
on?
going crazy. He's going crazy.
What is he on?
Thought he was at one of Sea Dog's little freestyle shit or something. I'm like, what is he doing, dog? He is snapping. So that's one you can't sleep on either. Odd Community. You got any shout outs before we get going, by the way?
Let's shout out Hindsight,
Yes,
Nico
sir.
Creative.
Yes, sir. At Nico
shout out my
Creative
homie-
502.
Yeah, Nico Creative 502, my homie Slim Doge.
Shout out Slim. We need to get Slim on here, bro. Legend.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Legend.
My homie Kelbo, 502 Kelbo.
502 Kelvo. I do know that name.
I know I'm missing a lot of people. But yeah,
Shout out
shout out all
June.
the
Shout
you
out
feel me,
Dylan.
June, Dylan, Mac Dine, Reckless, you feel me, Marino,
Tay.
of course, Tay Beats.
Shit, damn near everybody at 400, nigga. You might as well just
You
shout
feel
out
me? I
400,
got to.
nigga.
My homie Frost. Shout out my nigga Nick. My homie Connor, SB, you feel me?
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot of people. My homie Nomad, he in there right now.
Shout out putting in work.
But yeah, all the artists that's really out here doing their thing, man. Shout out them too.
Most definitely. You got anything, Rashad?
I do not. I mean, I just appreciate you for coming on here, giving me some more new music to listen to, another new artist to follow that, like Marcus already said, that we believe in.
Right.
So that's all I got.
It's dope. I'm gonna leave off with your boy said it's shown mans. Don't get mad at me. He said, what do artists around here gotta do? We gotta do more visuals. So I'm sorry, you got some songs so deep on there. And I've already seen you create some dope visuals already. So I'm like, yeah, like keep promoting that motherfucker, keep coming up with ideas. Like you got a dope mind, dope perspective, like follow your heart when it comes to the art type shit. But like you inspire like us even in the same way. It may not be rapping or maybe podding or whatever, but you really do. Like we can wake up, nigga, we can play this for who knows how long and you inspire us. So just appreciate you for your time, a top tier articulator of our environment. You have the songwriting and production to bring it to life. It's a beautiful thing to be with someone we view as a contributor to the construction of our music culture, because it is something that's being built like real time as we're watching it. Maybe some people don't realize it, but we say this like, we'll give y'all's flowers like in the process. But at 7, the number 7, and then eventray, or use the 7 as
Yeah.
a S if your brain can't compute. But he's raw, honest, and multifaceted with the flavors, man. I don't know
I was
how
about to
you
say,
done. What?
I got one more shout out.
Uh-oh. Go ahead.
My
Go
homie,
ahead.
my homie Imagine, man. My homie PJ Imagine.
You
He
lucky.
he
Nah, it's
got a
cool.
food truck, Jam and Smokehouse. You feel me? Fire. Fire. So
Okay.
yeah.
Where he be at?
Right.
He was on Barstown Road by Jack Fry's, but now he parks in
Okay.
front of PT's downtown.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. On the weekends,
Okay.
man. And then he's
Right. That's
by
what I was
New
about to
York.
say.
He's by
Look, I got more
Cozaire,
questions.
Cozaire during the day. Like
Come on, Rashad. Let's go. I'm hungry as fuck.
like
Right.
around lunchtime, he's by Cozaire, bro. So yeah.
Okay,
Shout
lunchtime
out
at
What
to
kind of
Cozaire.
food is he serving?
Man, it's like he got like some Jamaican
Say
influence stuff.
Oh, he had to
Yeah,
say
yeah.
he knew
You feel
he
me?
could have stopped.
Yeah.
I love that Caribbean shit.
It's
Love
fire
that
though.
jerk. Love all that.
right.
Oh, it's so good. Shout out to you said Imagine.
Yep.
Shout
Imagine.
out
Yep.
Imagine, man. You better be good because you interrupted Trey's outro. I just want you to know that, Imagine. It was your fault. So,
Okay.
all right, no, it's playing. No, but as 7eventray, man, he's raw, honest, multifaceted with the flavors. I don't know how you don't pull up on this project and not leave with at least a couple vibes in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? Louder Than Silence, out now wherever you get your music. Shout out Dylan, June, YGBJ, Dudu asked for $1, who we obviously don't know who that is. But
Has he got his dollar yet?
right.
Nah, I ain't have it.
It's a dirty world. You be
got it.
be the blessing you want to see. Be the blessing you want to see, 7eventray. Damn.
It's that Louisville shit we was
It's that
talking
Louisville
about.
shit. Be hating, boy. Boy, he's a hater, boy.
I
You even
spent my
hate on your
last
own
on
self.
gas, man, and not for
Man.
420.
Yeah, whatever. He's gonna be
Right. Wrap it all the way back to
back
the
around.
front.
He's a good comedian. See, I like him. You can jump back on there with this. I like it. But to get in with the vision, or to get in with him, you got to trust the vision. So thank you for trusting us, allowing us to partner and telling your story. From DeVille with love, it's the OddPod and 7eventray. We out.
So-